How's your night going? How are you guys doing?
I enjoy sharing
Hold on.
content here on YouTube.
I always forget to turn off that speaker. My thing wants to play. All right, let me find this live so I can jump into it. That video. Y'all bear with me. I gotta go find the live. I want to go to the lives. And there it is. All right, I had to get in there. All right, nighttime crew. Can y'all see me okay? Or is this camera light? Is this camera light okay? Or are we too dark on the screen? I can brighten up my keyboard. Is that better? Is the lighting better for you guys? Night out. I know. I tried to take a nap. I'm gonna say I lay down, like closed my eyes, and I was like, let me see if I can get a nap in. And Joe was jumping all over the place, so he's upstairs watching TV. So hopefully he goes to sleep. That's my goal. Hopefully he goes to sleep. So we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna see. Let me get in here. Hopefully I can let me know if I freeze up or anything on live. I'm going to create our poll for today. Hold on one second, you guys. I gotta mute. I had to tell my kids I'm alive because then they start hollering and screaming. Ooh, okay. Hold on. Give me 1 second, you guys. Let me copy and paste. Because I typed it in the wrong section. So I got to copy and paste. Give me 1 second. When you got nails on, it takes forever to type. All right. What time is it for everyone right now? And if you are new or you're watching this on replay, where are you chatting from? Where are you chatting from? And what was your favorite movie of this year so far? No, I subbed instead. Dang, I really got to think of that. What was my favorite movie of this year so far? Gosh. I want to think of everything that I watched. Superman started off slow. It was all right. I did. What was the other one we did, Jacob? We did Superman, Dora the Explorer, and then what else?
I think we're supposed to do F1 next.
F1, Mission Impossible. But what else movie we watched? Remember we watched Dora Explorer and then we watched something else? Do you remember what it was? He don't look, y'all. He talking about, huh? He don't. You remember? You don't remember what it was? Oh, why does it say? And stated. All right, y'all probably like, why does girl typing so dang slow? Hold on. All right, let me spell my words right. Y'all be like, what did she write? Okay, is that spelled right? I don't like to see my eyes like that. You don't remember what it was? What did we watch with Dora the Explorer? There was 2 movies, you guys. I can't remember. What was it? Thunderbolts.
Oh, yeah.
Thunderbolts. Y'all, we watched Thunderbolts. That one, I was not a fan of Thunderbolts. I thought that was, the storyline made absolutely no sense. It was like, the guy became a bad guy, and then all of a sudden they were talked to him and became his friend, and then he was the good guy after that. I'm like, seriously, it should have played out longer. Hi, Ryan. How are you? Welcome to chat. I could do everything with my nails. You can do everything. I'm over here struggling. That's like, y'all like, why this girl still trying to type? I'm over here like, okay, wait, back. That's why I don't wear nails all the time, because I like to use my hand to cook, clean, do things, and I need my nails. Thunderbolts, I'm dead. Thunderbolts was horrible. Ryan, did you like Thunderbolts? What movie have you guys seen this year that you absolutely love? I was so disappointed in that storyline. I was like, are you serious? I'm like, that's it? So you gonna talk to this man and then all of a sudden he gonna become good? And there was no really action and fighting. And I was like, what did I rent? And I rented it from Prime. Jacob, open this for me, please. That's the ghetto in your life. I know. You have none that you like. Did you see Superman? Superman, I'm going to tell you about Superman. Superman starts off slow. Like when I first saw Superman, I was like, what the hell? I was like, what is this? What is this nonsense? Superman got an anger problem. He over there arguing and stuff. He over there walking out and leaving. I ain't gonna tell you all of it. Lois in the dang apartment. I was like, when Superman had anger issues, like bring Superman back. What's wrong with y'all? Superman was supposed to be chill. Like the only time Superman got mad is when he lost his powers and he got beat up in the restaurant. Y'all know, if y'all older like me, the old Superman back in the days when Superman got beat up in the restaurant. And that's the only time he got revenge, you know? No, I'm big. You're not a movie person? Boo. No superhero, no movies at all? All right, then what do you like to do for fun? Because I'm a superhero movie fanatic. I'm like The Flash, Superman, Spider-Man, DC, Marvel, and Star Trek. I'm a Trekkie fan, so I'm like a nerdy nerd. Like, give me all the Star Trek. I'm watching it. Like, there's no way you don't like movies. Hi, Jamie. How are you? What do you like to do? Like, you don't like any superheroes? Oh, heck no. Somebody gonna have to get you hooked on them. They're so good. All right. Well, this is the flavor I'm doing. That's what I'm doing tonight. Christopher Reeve. Yes. I like the 80s and 90s movie person. Okay. You're a sports and music person. I get that because I know you're short. You play a lot of the music and sometimes the old school music in there, which I definitely appreciate that. I get that. I hate sports. I do not like watching sports. I will only show up to a sports game if they got food. If they got food, I'm there. If you invite me to watch sports on your TV, only reason why I showed up is because you have food. Because if you didn't have no food, I'm gonna make an excuse why I can't show up. I'm like, my throat is sore. I feel kind of sick today. I'm sorry. I don't want to get y'all sick. I'm gonna make up every excuse in the book not to show up. Food, I'm there. I am there. I know Christopher Reeve was so good. The old Superman, I can rewatch those. Who else was good? Gosh. Spider-Man, like I said, Spider-Man was good. Flash series was good. Green Arrow was good, which was Arrow in the beginning. And then the story, I think they ran out of things to write about. Like, it was horrible in the end. And it was a series, which kind of sucked. He says, I love food too. My big back. I know, Ryan, like, food is my weakness, and it sucks because I dropped so much weight, y'all. I was telling the story. I don't know if Ryan was in here. Jamie knows. I was 191 pounds, y'all. 100. I'm tall. I'm like 5'8", almost 5'8", 5'7", 3/4. But I was 191, and I dropped all the way to 173, and then I found myself slipping, y'all, donuts and pizza. I'm not back to 191. But your girl creeping up there. So now I put myself on a keto diet, and I started taking the gym seriously. Like, I went 2 days in a row. I didn't go today. Just to get back at the gym and just get myself disciplined. Like, I'm like, I can't be this up and down roller coaster person. I got to get disciplined. I'm getting older, and the older you get, the harder it is to take that weight off. And I'm like, man, I was like, I work so dang hard. But them donuts and pizzas and stuff was calling my name. Chick-fil-A, fries. I did recently, Sheeta. It's still handsome. I know Christopher Reeve, the story of how he passed away was sad. Because I know it was like I am tall. I am very tall. I am tall. When he fell off the horse and then he got injured. I've always been, and I'll tell you a funny thing. So I'm 5'7", 3/4". I technically call myself 5'8". You know, we gotta give us the little extra boost. So if I wear heels, I'm gonna be almost 5'10". If I'm wearing heels, I'm like super tall. And then, so my height, almost 5'8". My husband, y'all, don't tell him I told you this. My husband, y'all, he's 5'5". I'm taller than my husband, y'all. That man 5'5". So I'm like, he's like, you are not wearing no heels around me. He's like, nope. Because if I wear heels, my hand gonna be on his head. He'd be like, I don't know who that is. That is not my wife. He'll be running from, he's like, No, he's like, you're not wearing heels. So I gotta wear flats. I wear flats around him. Uh, she's taller than me and Ryan. Hi, Jerome. How are you? Ryan said, I'm 6'4", 250 pounds. See, Ryan's tall too. I like that. Hi, Jerome. Hello, future. Remember me. Hi, Bigfoot. How are you? Welcome to chat. I'm glad you stopped in here. Did you go to Searching for the Dreams live today? And if you did, how did you like it? Little man. Yeah, I know he's 5'5". You would think like, dang, like 5'5". I'm a weirdo. Like short. I don't know. Just let's put it this way. Iron Man. Y'all know who Iron Man is? Like, I tell you, I'm going for all the geeky type little man. I don't know. I'm just saying. Yes, you did. I'm glad. Welcome to chat, Bigfoot. Welcome. You said I am 8'6". You were tall. If you're 8'6". He's short. He is short. He is short. One of my friends that I used to work with, he is a big guy. So Carlos is watching this. Carlos probably almost, unless he lost some weight, almost to 300 pounds. He's 6'5". So he was huge guy I used to work with, but just the sweetest thing, just the kindest person out there. I kind of feel like if you're short men out there, just let me know, and the woman can say this. I feel like short men tend to have more attitude. Like they be just walking around mad all the time. Like, I don't know if it's because they short and they feel like they got to have this prove themselves to the taller men out there. They be just walking around mad. Like, dang, what you mad about now? Why you mad today? Be happy. I am married. So you can't be my girlfriend. I can't be your girlfriend, Bigfoot. I am married. Bigfoot like, dang it. I am married. Been married for a very long time, too. I swear. Marriage is up. I mean, I think nowadays it's like married people, it's slowly declining. You got less and less married people out here, and especially in America. It's kind of sad to see, you know? I feel like my eyelashes fell in my eye. I'm actually 6'3", yeah. It seems I'm always the little girls and guys that run their mouth. Yes! They be like, and I think, here's the funny part. When I was younger, I was really tiny. So when I was younger, I barely weighed 100 pounds. So I would get, you know, people want to size you up and run their mouth to you and talk crazy. But now, like, I got some weight on me, so people don't kind of run their mouth to me. They be like, dang, she tall and big. They be like, nah, that's okay. She tall and big, and I'm pretty sure she crazy. Oh, man. Let's see here. I've never had a problem with a guy my size or bigger. I like that. Pip, what's it called? PPO. I don't know. You tell me. If you can't figure it out, I can't either. I can't help you. Only small guys. I know. Only the short guys. But short guys, there's some nice ones out there, you know. But I kind of felt like a lot of them would always have kind of a little attitude. I guess maybe they were getting picked on, you know, in school and stuff like that, and they felt like they always had to prove themselves. I don't know. All right. So Ryan said he is into music and sports. And this is the question, what movie have you guys seen this year so far that you absolutely love? And what movie did you see that absolutely sucked? I'm gonna tell you, Thunderbolts, thumbs down. I'm gonna give it a thumbs down. I did not like it. The storyline sucked. Superman was slow in the beginning of it, but it did pick up. I am so happy that it did pick up. The beginning part, I was like, what is this? Like, what is this remake? What are they doing here? This is not the Superman I know. If you're old school like me, we remember kind, loving Superman, gentle, soft-spoken. This one's getting attitude and storming out and stuff. So I was like, what the heck? Y'all, I feel like I got something in my eye. But what movie did you guys watch, and which one did you like and which one you did not like? And where is everyone chatting from today? Haven't seen one good movie yet, but I watched a bunch of older movies. What older movies did you watch? I'm an older movie fan too. And I'll tell you, there is some that I will rewatch a lot. Definitely all the Star Treks. I will watch Star Trek Next Generation, Deep Space Nine. I am a Trekkie fan. I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. There is a difference. For those that think there's no difference, there is a difference. But I'm a Star Trek fan. I will rewatch that. And the Superman series, Smallville. That one is a really good series to rewatch. I like rewatching those things. I watched a movie called Aging Bull. Oh, wow. Full Metal Jacket. Those are very good. And what was Aging Bull about? What was that about? Was that a really good movie? I like that in mystery movies. Mystery movies are a thing that I like to watch too. I'll watch Hallmark. Hallmarks are good too. I definitely can peek a Hallmark movie. Those tend to be interesting, and they're clean because my kids can watch it with me. So I like leaning on that. Tagging Bull, about a boxer. Okay, I see you. I'm gonna have to check that movie out. Now, can I find that on Prime? Because I have Prime. I don't have Netflix. I got Prime and Paramount. Can I find it on that if I search it? Or would it be something that what YouTube would have? Because you know sometimes YouTube will have the full movie on it. But you got to be careful because sometimes they got the full movie on it. But sometimes I guess they're trying not to get a copyright strike. And the movie be zooming in, zooming out, or fast forwarding parts and slowing down. I do not like when they do that. I don't see how people sit through that and watch it. I can't do that when the creator is putting the movie up and they're just doing all sorts of craziness with it. It's an old movie with Robert De Niro. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to check that out, Bigfoot. Bigfoot, where are you chatting from? What state are you in? It isn't that good of a movie. Okay, I didn't think, but you liked it. Okay, that makes sense. Georgia. All right, what time is it for you in Georgia? Like, I'm in Arizona, so we are turning 11:58. We're almost midnight. We're almost midnight over here. And how's the weather there? We're still hot in Arizona. Today was like 109. We're finally going to start, the temperatures are starting to go down finally. I think next week we're probably going to hit in the 90s, which is going to be nice. 2:58 a.m. You're up late. How late do you stay up on YouTube? Are you going to be up pretty late tonight? And welcome to the slow chat. My chats be slow because I took a whole month off of YouTube. So YouTube is like, YouTube is not favoring me for a while. Oh, you can't sleep? Oh, you were like me last night. I couldn't sleep last night because I made a mistake. I had a Starbucks. I went to Starbucks. And I was like, let me get a Starbucks. Let me get a black brew with 2 extra shots in it. A caffeine, right? And so my crazy behind stayed up till 8 o'clock in the morning. And slept like 2 hours and then woke up to tend to children. Are we having someone join us? No one's joining us today. I don't know. I don't think it's set up to join. I don't think I have it set to join. We're getting more rain. I know. Finally, we're getting some more rain. Does my screen look like it's set up to join live? I don't think it's set up for a collab. I think I have it just like one. I don't think it's set up for a collab. Unless you're saying you want to collab, Jamie. Jamie's like, I want to get up on the screen tonight. Come on, Jamie. Okay. You from Georgia? Jamie is in AZ. She's in Arizona as well. Hold 1 second, guys. All right. Can y'all hear me now? I know. I saw that we're getting rain on there. No, it looks normal. Okay. I thought it was like the you know how somebody can join your live on there? There is a very, very good movie you should watch. It's based on fighting too, but it's called Southpaw. Okay, related to it on some stuff. It is great. I'm gonna have to check that out. I am. I heard the new Mission Impossible is supposed to be coming out as well. I don't know when that's coming out. That's coming out, and somebody said they're supposed to be making another Avatar. I'm gonna have to check that too. It's got a Jake. I don't know who that is. Okay, who is Jake? Who's this Jake guy? I don't even know how to pronounce that last word, the last word of his name. I ain't gonna try to do it. I'm not gonna try to do it. And Bigfoot, do you have a YouTube channel as well? Do you do YouTube? Jamie, what time you going to bed? Jamie chilling. I don't know. He's in a bunch of movies. Okay. I'm gonna definitely check that out though. I like checking out different movies and seeing what they're about. But I am a big what's it called, superhero person, and anything sci-fi. I love sci-fi. No, I don't. Okay, no, I don't. Okay, I don't. But maybe one day, like self-care taking. Oh, that would be cool. I think that would be cool. Okay, one day think about getting in here and doing it. It is, I'll tell you, doing YouTube, it's a lot of work when you first start. And it could be crazy, like pushing through the grind, you know, of getting up there and getting people to watch your content. But once you get the flow, you usually get a group of people that will like your stuff, that will follow you and subscribe and comment and stuff. So it takes a while. Like I took a whole month off of YouTube lives. So my lives are like down right now, because YouTube will take you out of their algorithm. They will not recommend your stuff, and then you got to build it back up. So I'm working on that, on going on weekend lives, do more lives. Okay, yes, finally, Reckoning of Me is amazing. Just saw it 2 days ago. Ooh. Okay. Do y'all have any plans for the rest of the summer before summer is over? Any plans? I was trying to go to the Grand Canyon, Jamie, but my truck gets on my nerve. I swear that car get on my dang nerves. It's always something with that truck. I still got to go. I'm waiting till the weather cools down, and then we're going to pull off the cover and look at the timing chain. So we're going to take a look at the timing chain and see if it's if it did jump. You know what I'm talking about, the gears? Anybody that knows timing chain, we're going to see if it jumped the gear, and we're going to see if it's off. So I'm going to have to do that when the weather cools down, and if so, then we'll have to replace the timing change. And the tensioners probably all over again. And then we got to go on, girl, and then it get worse, because we went under the truck because we kept smelling something burning, right? And I'm like, what the heck's burning under this truck? And so my son goes underneath my truck, and girl, tell me why is the oil pan leaking? So now we got to pull off the oil pan and reseal it and put it back on. I feel like it's always something, but I'm willing to just get back and do it. I told my kids we're just gonna keep doing it. We're just gonna keep working on this truck and just keep doing it until we finally get this stuff together, girl. I can't do the Grand Canyon. Why can't you do the Grand Canyon? Why I mentioned the zoo in Camp Verde, much better. There's a zoo in Camp Verde. Did I say it right? Verde or Verde? How do they say that? I want to do the zoo, and then I want to do Slid Rock in Sedona. I want to go down there, but I can't right now. I can't with my truck. I can't with that truck. I have to wait. I gotta go back and I gotta look at the timing chain, and then we can probably get over there. Either that, or I'm gonna rent a car. Either that, or I'm just gonna rent a car, and then I'm gonna do the Grand Canyon stuff. But I am nervous about the Grand Canyon. Verde sauce. I don't even know how to say it. But why can't you do the Grand Canyon? I'm like 4 hours from the Grand Canyon. Why are you not doing the Grand Canyon? I'm scared to do it because I got Joel. But y'all, I want to go see the Grand Canyon. I think like that's like once in a lifetime view. Like you just got to see it one time. Like I've been there to the Grand Canyon. But I'm like nervous, girl. Because I'm like, Joe better not be running. That boy better hold my hand. Lord have mercy. I feel like I got to tie a rope to Joel and tie the rope to me when I take that boy anywhere. You're terrified of heights, but I heard they have like a paid part to the Grand Canyon. Like I heard like it's like the south rim. I think it's a south rim and a north rim, and I believe, don't quote me on this, I believe the south rim of the Grand Canyon has like a paved area, like a sidewalk, so you can walk and see everything. And then the other side of the Grand Canyon, it's like more hiking. So I was gonna go to the safe side, but my thing is, I want to make sure I have Joel's hand at all times. I want no kids running. I don't want them skipping. I don't want them peeking over no cliff. Like everybody got to stay on the sidewalk. War to something. Okay. Jan. Okay, we see you. Joby Jolie, he does. Secret to Grand Canyons in the rocks, ancient history. I know. Bigfoot, they have, they said that in the Grand Canyons that they found some stuff that looks Egyptian. Isn't that freaking cool? And like a certain area is restricted. Like you cannot go there in the Grand Canyon. It's like, I don't know if they're digging up things and they're finding more things, but there's a certain area that you cannot enter in the Grand Canyon. But they did say that they found some things that looked like they were Egyptian. And I was like, that is so freaking cool. That is so cool. And the crazy part is like, how the heck did they build their homes in the rocks? Like, how did they get down? How did they get up? That stuff is so curious. You know, it gets my brain thinking like, dang, how did they live back then? That stuff amazes me so much with the ancient stuff, especially Egypt. Have you ever been to the Grand Canyon? Like, there's so much we don't know. There is so much. Bigfoot, have you been there? If you, I'm telling you, if you ever come to Arizona, it's absolutely beautiful. Jamie lives here too. I think I told you that. And Ryan, I don't know if Ryan's still in here. Ryan used to live in Arizona as well. If you ever come to Arizona, I highly suggest definitely visiting Sedona. Sedona, hands down. You go to Sedona, you be like, Sedona is like a whole new world. It don't even look like it's supposed to be on this planet. You know, like Mars, they call Mars the red rock. That's Sedona. That's Sedona. I know, I love to though, so I can try to get down there and see what's like. You gotta come. Like if you can get a trip down here, go. I would say if you want to plan something, go on booking.com because they have deals on the hotels and stuff, and see if you can book like a hotel deal when like, you know, when the summer's done and everybody stops coming over here. That's the best time to come because the weather's still nice. Definitely see if you can get a hotel. The prices usually are slashed, so you can get down there and stay and sightsee. There's so much. It's beautiful. I want to go to Asia. Ooh, what part of Asia? I just don't want to look down, girl. And you can take the mules down to the bottom. I know, Jamie, which is so cool. There's I think what's it called? Hasava or something like that. I know I'm saying that wrong. It starts with an H, girl, and it's supposed to be like Indian, Native American territory. And it's really expensive to go. You got to go like do the raffle, and hopefully you get into the raffle that you can go down there. I think the raffle's like $500 just to go down there. But they said that area is so worth going to see. And they say you can do the donkey down there, or you can do a helicopter to get down there. I would love to do that, but $500 per person, girl. I'm like, do y'all got Black Friday? The Black Friday deal's coming up. Then maybe I can go see it. That's so cool. Yeah, it ain't AC hot. I know AC is hot. Like I think last week or the week before, we hit 118 degrees. 118 degrees. That don't even make no sense. Like the AC can't even keep it with 118 degrees. And yesterday we had a sandstorm that came through Arizona. I don't know. I just like Asia. I like the culture. Asian culture is really pretty. It is. Like I lived in Okinawa, Japan as a kid. So I got to see that part of the world, but I've not been everywhere. Like there's like, I've always, when I was a younger kid, the one place that I wanted to go see was the castles. You know, the castles, like you would read the stories of the knights, you know, the knights and the kings and the queens and the castles that were built back then. I've always wanted to see that. And what is that? Is that England that they're in? Is it England? And they have the old castles that are kind of falling apart, you know, with the grass growing up the side. I don't even know what it calls grass, but you know what I'm talking about. Like I don't know what it is, the weeds growing up the castle. I was always fascinated with that stuff. One day I will go and get to see these castles. One day. Hi, George. How are you? Welcome to chat. Okay, Montezuma. Okay, where is it? What does Montezuma have? Jamie, maybe one day because I like Africa desert. Okay, used to be grassland. Wow. Wonder if one day some of America will turn to desert. I believe so. I believe if, you know, the longer the earth goes on, you're going to see a lot of climate change. I totally believe that because Arizona, it seems like they were saying it's getting hotter and hotter. Northern drink and eat up. Faith, how are you, Faith? How are you? It's in Arizona. Okay. Did you hear about the It's called Oatman, Arizona. Oatman, Arizona, where the donkeys, the wild donkeys, kind of walk down the street, and they have like the old setup, like the saloons and the old Western styles, and it's like kind of like I think it's kind of like walking through history. I would love to see that too. I have a bucket list of things to do in Arizona, but my car won't let me do it. My car won't cooperate with us. Oh my gosh, come on. Hi, Faith. Of course, I remember you. How are you? Welcome to chat. Welcome in. Donkeys, what are you doing in my swamp? I know, like if you go down there, Bigfoot. Okay, so they have a part in Arizona where the donkeys just roam, and the donkeys are protective wildlife, so you can't be like taking one home with you. Talk about, I found a donkey on the side of the street. You can't take the donkey home with you. You can look at it, feed it, and pet it, and that's about it. So it's in, and then there's like it's called Oatman, Arizona, I believe. I could be, the name might not be right, but I know it's next to Kingsman, Arizona, and they just got a lot of Roman donkeys around there that you can like stop and see and pet and feed, which is so freaking cool. And then they got a building down there where everybody that goes down there and visit puts $1 inside of the restaurant and outside of the restaurant. So the whole inside of the restaurant has dollar bills all over the wall. And then outside of the restaurants, they have dollar bills as well outside. It's so cool. That's what I said. Arizona has the coolest stuff, y'all. Like, you got to come down here for a vacation. You're not going to get bored. I'm doing so good. The only downside of Arizona is so hot. Okay, Montezuma Castle is in Camp. Girl, that's there too as well. I did a school field trip when I was little. Amazing. Check it out. Have you been back, Jamie? Have you been back to that side? And have you been back to Sedona? Because I was telling Bigfoot, Sedona is like Mars. Mars is known as the red planet. Sedona is just red rock. And it's so freaking cool. Like when I finally entered Sedona, I was like, what the heck? When they mean red, it's red. Like, it's not a shade of red, it's red. It is hot down here. Jan, it is super hot in Arizona. What all states have you been to? Okay, I've been to California. I've been to Michigan. I've been to North Carolina. I've been to Maryland. I've been to New York. I've been to Kansas. I've been to Oklahoma. And I've been to Florida as well. And I've been to Georgia and Tennessee, Indiana, Illinois, Ohio, Nebraska. I think that's it. I think that is absolutely it. That's where I've been. I'm an outdoor person. I like to travel. I like to see the world. I don't like to be just stuck indoors. I like to see the world. I like to see everything. Thank you so much, Faye. Thank you, love. No, I usually go to Prescott, okay, Jerome, Bisbee, and Pine Top the past 10 years. That is cool. What are you sightseeing down there when you're going there, Jamie? Bro has been there. I have. And I lived 6 years in Okinawa, Japan, because my dad was in the Marine Corps. So we did not sit still. And that's the thing about it, because before I came to Arizona, I lived in Kentucky for 20 years. That's the only time I've ever sat still that long. And finally, I was just like, it's time to go. I was like, it's time to go. I wanted my kids to, and I've been to Hawaii. Hawaii is my favorite. I've been to Hawaii, been to Maui, Hawaii. I was like, I want to go. I sat in Kentucky for 20 years, like living there, but I did go here and there. And I was like, it's time to go live in a different state. So I had to narrow it down, and from Florida, Indiana, and I chose Arizona. And one reason why I chose Arizona, because they have an amazing homeschooling system. I'm just cold, girl. Green and snow. I love that. And her Flagstaff has a lot of snow as well. Yeah, that's okay. That's a part of joining the military. I think it's interesting as well. You get to travel a little bit. Yeah, military is a blessing to so many people that can't afford to travel. If they want to travel and they want to serve the United States, the military, I definitely say hands down, that's a place that you want to go into, because the military is going to send you everywhere. You're going to go out there, you're going to see so much. So heck yeah. Heck yeah. And so that's why we get. All right, Faith, we'll see you in a little bit. Hello, S1. How are you? I know I'm up late tonight. How are you, love? Welcome to chat. I'm back out of shower. Welcome back, Heather. Yeah, military, hands down, you can see so much. Like, I don't get it how some people like. Well, I have to say I do get it. I know some people can't afford. They can't afford to just get up and just travel everywhere. But if you can just explore your state, like I would drive around when I was in Kentucky. I would go here, go there, drive around different parts of Kentucky and just explore. Like at least try to get out and see something new, see something different. Because life is truly really short. You're gonna sit still and it's gonna pass you by. And you're like, dang, you're like, I'm 60 years old and I ain't do nothing. I ain't seen nowhere. I ain't even been to Hawaii yet. Man, go do it. I didn't get to go to Hawaii until I was 40 years old. And I got 8 kids. So I took all 7 of my kids to Hawaii. And it was the first time my children been on an airplane. I flew on airplanes multiple times, but they never even see the freaking airport, like, to get in their flight. Well, they did see airport because my mom and dad went on airport one time. They had to pick them up. But they never were on an airplane. They never flew in an airplane. And so I wanted them to experience that. And so I took them all to Hawaii. I'm good. Where have you been? I've been chilling. I have been relaxing and taking a break from YouTube. So the last live I did was about a month ago. And I was like, I better get back on here and get in the swing of everything. So basically, I'm starting all over again. YouTube got me in the you got to work your way back up box for my live. So I am back. I will start going live here on the weekends. So you will see more of me on here. And I am so glad. How have you been? What have you been up to? Military kids get the best. They do. You can see some. And military kids are very independent because we move so much and we learn to make friends and leave your friends, make friends and leave your friends. Military kids are very independent because of that. We're constantly moving every 3 years. You're making new friends. You're going to new schools. You learn how to be independent and you're not a big crybaby because you got to pack up and move. Hawaii is for a honeymoon. Hawaii is not for honeymoon. Hawaii is for you to go explore and see. Let me tell you why, Jamie, I say that. When I went to Hawaii, I did the road to Hana. And I don't know if you ever heard of the road to Hana in Maui. If you guys have not, please go search it in YouTube and look at the videos. When I tell you amazing waterfalls, views that I cannot explain how amazing these views are. Pictures can never describe Hawaii completely. The pictures of Hawaii, they look nice, but if you go to Hawaii yourself and you see it, your mind's just like, you're like, where did this come from? The waterfalls, the lava tube that you can walk through, the locals, meeting the native Hawaiian people, super friendly, the culture down in there. Hawaiian people, like Hawaii, they are so laid back and so friendly. The mainland of the United States is like, it's like a joke. If you really want to go to somewhere that's peaceful and friendly, Hawaii is a spot. It's expensive, but the people there are so nice, y'all, like laid back. But you left me. I left you. I did. I'm sorry. I'm back, Eswan. Back, boo. Welcome back, Faith. Have you ever think about a website? Like what kind of website? Adapt to the environment. I know. I want to go to Hawaii. I want to live in Hawaii. I'm looking at the Big Island because the Big Island is cheaper. And if you guys I'm looking at going there. And here's the thing. I had a friend, she's like, girl, I can never afford to go to Hawaii. It's so expensive. I'm like, girl, off-season, listen, y'all, off-season in Hawaii, those round-trip tickets will drop as low as $200 and some change round trip back and forth to Hawaii. $200, okay? If you put your money away the whole year, you get your plane ticket to get to Hawaii. Go Airbnb. Don't do resort unless it's like just 2 of y'all. Do Airbnb. Airbnb is so cheap, y'all. And then like to your food money, like budget. Like what I did, because I have so many children, I had a Walmart what I did is I ordered Walmart ahead of time. So as soon as we landed in Hawaii, I picked up the groceries and put it in my Airbnb. And then I told my kids, okay, you can eat out lunch and dinner. I was like, breakfast and snack, you're going to eat here at the Airbnb. It is affordable, but I think sometimes people listen to everybody. They listen to what people say. Oh, you can't afford it. It's too high. Oh, you can't do this. And it's like, if you do your research, anything is possible. If you sit there and do your research, you can find a way to do it. Not only that, let me tell you that if you want to go there and have a place to stay for free and live there, did y'all know that Hawaiian people that run the farms that own land out there, they literally have a website where you can work for them. They will give you a free place to stay. You work their land for them, and you can live there as long as you want because you're working their land for free. So say you want to just live in Hawaii for a year, and you're looking for a room and board, and you're willing to trade work for room and board. They have that. Now you gotta be single to do that. Can't have no kids, but they have that in Hawaii. Like there is people that get there and they connect with the locals. They work the land, and the people get them somewhere to live. And these people living in Hawaii for free. Well, not technically free. They're working the land. Y'all, let me tell you, there's always a way. There's always a way. Travel bug for me, girl. Yes, I am never a tourist when I travel. I know, girl. It's so much fun traveling. And Jamie, I was like, my friend was like, it's so. And I told her, I was like, here's how I feel. Like people will say, how do you get here? How do you do this? But sometimes they don't want to do the work. Like they don't want to put in the work to get to what they want to go to. They just want to say, oh, it's too hard. Oh, it's just too hard. Man, I'm like, if you try, you will get there, you know? And so, I mean, I put all 7 kids on that plane, girl. We was there. All right, hold on one second, you guys. Okay, let's see here. You look beautiful. Thank you so much, Chan. Do you think you're what? A T, Faith? A T or me? Do you think I am a T? What does a T mean, Faith? What does that mean? I don't know. What does that mean? You got to tell me what that means, girls. Bye, Jan. Have a good day. Thank you for coming in. But y'all, travel, see the world. Don't y'all sit still and then be like 60 years old talking about, dang it, I wish I would have did this. There's always a way to go see things. There's always programs. Oh, I don't know if you know this. Girl, Jamie, because you're moving to Kentucky. Jamie, you're moving to Kentucky. Girl, did you know that, I think it's called, I got to look at the website, but there's a website where the states, it's like a kind of like where all the states get in there and they put down like they need more people to move to their county. So I don't know if it's called Just Move, it's something, but there's a website where the states will pay you. Some states are paying up to $10,000, some like $5,000. I saw some of the Kentucky states were on there to move to a specific county in that state. They will pay you money to relocate there. I think Indiana they were given $20,000, girl, $20,000 to move to a part of Indiana. Girl, I didn't want to move to Indiana, no, but I'm just telling you, girl, that's what I'm telling you, like, people are like, I can't do this, I can't. There's always a way. There's always a way. Sometimes you got to check. Now, Arizona is probably not going to be on that list. Hawaii used to be on that list. California definitely probably won't be on that list. But some of these smaller states, so if you're looking to move to like the countryside and you want a specific state over there, look at that website, and you will find a program where they will pay you if you get picked to move to that state because they're needing more people in that state. Okay, T means drama. Oh, okay, no, I meant pretty. Faith said no, I meant pretty. Jamie said, okay, Faith. So that's what I'm always telling you. I'm always researching, finding a way to do things, y'all. Like I think my family would say I am the queen of finding a way. Don't ever tell me you can't find to do something. I will find a way to get something done. And I love to research. I love to figure things out. I love to just dive into something. Like I like to feel like, how can I get here? How can I do this? How can I accomplish this goal? Don't put a limit on me. Tell me I can't go somewhere. Do you think because it's too expensive? Find a freaking way. Find a way. Find a way to do it. Get off your bum. Don't take no for an answer. Yes, you can. You know, it's going to take a little bit of push. It's going to take a little bit of work, but there's always a way. Like I said, Indiana, Kentucky, they are paying people to relocate to these states. And I'm at the find, I don't know if it's called Just Move, because I know they would send emails to me. Find a way to get down there, you know. Because when I was looking for my kids to move here to Arizona, my first thing was I checked on the area, the pricing, and then I checked the homeschooling law. I had to figure out like what would work for us to come to Arizona. And the apartment, I searched for the apartment, and I couldn't find one that would take my dog. The one I really wanted, they had no 3 bedrooms available. And then I happened to go on Zillow. Y'all, I happened to go on Zillow. And here were these brand new built townhouses, y'all. Townhouses, and they have houses, brand new. And I'm like, whoa. Because the whole time I was thinking apartment. And then, because I'm like, I'm just moving there, maybe I need an apartment. So I get over here into a brand new townhouse. Nobody's ever lived in here. Nobody. I was the first here. I moved from Kentucky to a brand new unit where ain't nobody lived in. So there's always a way. Do your research. Do your research. So right now, my research right now is Hawaii. And my goal is if I go to Hawaii, I want somewhere that's at least as nice as where I'm living now. And the Big Island is kind of favorable, but I know they have like the active volcano, Oahu. You're good in there. Oahu's nice. I think it's called Ewa Beach area. It's a lot cheaper in Oahu. So if you're looking for Hawaii, check out Ewa Beach. They have townhouses down there. It's a lot more affordable. They do say it tends to be a little more hot down that side, but you're in Hawaii, you got the beach and stuff. Like, you just want to experience the island life for a year? Go for it. Live your life. Shelbyville, Kentucky. Yes, Shelbyville's beautiful, girl. Shelbyville is actually beautiful. Shelbyville's not a huge town. It's a lot of country. A lot of country laying out there, girl. But they do have the shopping, and I think they had did Shelbyville have the outdoor mall? I don't know if Shelbyville had the outdoor mall, but I know it's a lot of country out there, but you still got all the stores and stuff. Louisville is really good. Middletown is like Goodyear. So Middletown, Kentucky is just like Goodyear, girl. It's a small town, but the thing about Middletown, it just exploded. They were building so much when I left Kentucky out there. It was getting super crowded. And there was another one, Fisherville. Is it Fisherville? Kentucky. Fisherville, Kentucky is really nice too. But Shelbyville's nice. You like the farm life? You're gonna love Shelbyville. It's beautiful. Kentucky's gorgeous. It's absolutely good. And they have like the best parks. I think their downtown park was voted #1 in the whole United States. So, and then I'll tell you, crime-wise, girl, Kentucky crime is nothing compared to Arizona. Like, you don't go down there like, what crime? Girl, nobody bothers you out there in Kentucky. You go downtown and walk around downtown, nobody bothers you down there in Kentucky. It is pretty much chill. Country people tend to be a little more friendlier. You got a Stanley? Did you get a Stanley cup? A pink one. How do you like your pink Stanley cup? Is it nice? I never had one before. I've seen so many people with them, but I never had one. Do they keep your drinks cold? Ticks are insane. Girl, let me tell you, I lived in Kentucky, girl, for, I told you, almost 20 years. And out of 20 years, girl, only one time I had a tick on me, girl. One time, girl. One time. My dogs, girl, my dog didn't ran into what's it called? A tick nest, and was covered in ticks. And then one time, girl, I was taking my dog out for a walk. And I had just dropped my kids off to church, right? So I dropped my kids off to church. I went outside, took my dog for a walk, and I come back inside, and I see this little thing on my leg, girl. This is like super, super tiny. It like, girl, it's like tiny. Like, I'm like, what? I'm looking at it because I'm squinting because, you know, I'm blind. I'm like, what the heck is this on my leg? I told my daughter, like, what is this on my leg? She's like, it got legs. Girl, why I had a tick on my leg? Girl, I was traumatized because nobody want to tick on them. So I took like a bottle of rubbing alcohol, and you know, like the bottle of rubbing alcohol has a little top little circle. So I took the bottle of rubbing alcohol and I flipped it on my leg and kind of held it like that on my leg, and then I took it off, and the tick is still holding on. Girl, the tick is still holding on. So I was like, oh my God. I was like, ooh. I was like, my kids don't get out of church for another 30 minutes. So I just put the bottle back on. I was like, I guess I'm gonna have to sit here all day and hold this bottle of rubbing alcohol on my legs till my kids get home. And thankfully, when I took it back off to check and see the tick was still latched onto my leg, it finally released my leg. I hate ticks. Kentucky got a lot of deers, so there's a lot of ticks. So if you move to Kentucky, spray yourself down. I don't care if you go into the dang park. Don't be in no dang bushes talking about you trying to take no special pictures in the field with the lilies and the flowers and stuff. You're going to come out covered in ticks. Kentucky got a ton of ticks, and I promise you, go in them damn bushes, you're going to get a tick. Okay. Yes, I love it. Okay, I don't want my neighbors into I don't want my neighbors into my house, but I will make some lemonade or something for my neighbors and keep it a bit. I like that. Neighbors are gonna be friendly. Kentucky people are super friendly, girl. I always use olive oil to get ticks out. Girl, that was like I was like my worst thing. My kids have had them. Like my son had it twice. My other kid had it on his shoulder. I usually get the off spray, and we spray ourselves before we go to the park and stuff. But this time I was walking my dog, like in the apartment area that I lived in. And I'm just walking in the grass by the apartment. I was not thinking there was going to be dang ticks in the dang grass. And so that little sucker latched onto my leg, girl. Because here's the thing, where I live, when I would come home and I would go to pull up into the apartment, girl, you would have like 6, 7 deers just standing there, girl. Just standing, looking at you, because we live right next to the, it's like a forest area where they had like a kind of like the state little park there. So we lived right there, and so you would constantly see the deers running up and down in there. So I should have known better. I should have known better, but I wasn't thinking. Let's say, be careful when with them, and always check on London. I know, Heather, the good thing with Arizona is we're limited with the grassy area. Like where I am, I'm in a hotter area, so almost everyone's front yard and backyard is rocks. Like, girl, like rocks. And like the people in this area, if they do have grass, majority of the time, girl, it's fake. Girl, it ain't no real grass. I ain't never seen nothing like that in my life. You go to Kentucky, they not selling you no fake grass. I ain't never seen people roll fake grass out for their front yard until I came over to the west side. And I was like, people really put fake grass in the yard? That was something new, girl. I had to get used to that. I'm like, y'all got fake grass? Just leave the rocks. Just leave the rock. Olive oil represses them out, and okay, the fur and skin, and they go, oh. Now see what we did with my dog when she ran into that that flea nest, or sorry, tick nest. We just did a tick shampoo on her. She was covered with hundreds and hundreds. Girl, the tiniest little ones is dropping off of her. I was so mad, girl. I was like, why, of all things, you gonna take off running and run into a dang tick nest? Because she had got loose, girl, and she just darted right into the forest area and came out covered in ticks. Talk about traumatizing, seeing your dog got ticks all over it. Yeah, it's called carpet grass. But here's the thing. What is up with this carpet grass stuff in Arizona? Do y'all like that? Anybody that does that? Jamie, do you do that fake grass, or you do regular grass? You got fake... Jamie, you got fake grass too? Girl, I'm gonna come and like, Jamie, what? Girl, that is not real grass. You gonna be in Kentucky. Don't you bring that fake grass over there to Kentucky. Your neighbor's gonna come outside and be questioning your sanity in Kentucky. They're like, ma'am, over here on the East Coast, we got grass. You do fake grass too? They gonna tell you, Jamie, when you get to Kentucky, they be like, ma'am, They be like, take your Arizona stuff back over there. We don't do no fake grass over here. Oh, we bought the house with the fake grass. Do you like it though? Do you like the fake grass? And is it easy to take care of, or do you have to like wash it, clean it with like the water hose and stuff? Girl, because here where I live, in these townhouses, they have your yards are rocks. So the people that are in townhouses, we have rock on our front. The people that are renting the standalone houses, they have rocks on the front yard, rocks on the backyard. The only place that they gave us grass is by the pool. The pool and the dog park and like the dog walk areas have grass only, but everything else is just rocks. We have regular grass. All right, Heather has regular grass. Okay. No. So you don't wash it or anything. Girl, it's messy. I had to clean it with soap and a hose. Oh, wow. That is definitely interesting. Okay. I've seen a couple houses like that. When I first got here and I was doing my Instacart and I was dropping off orders, I seen a couple houses with the fake grass on it. And I was like, dang. I was like, they really do got fake grass over here. This is interesting. Welcome to Arizona. It's crazy how the states are different from different, you know? It's crazy. Like one state is super hot, one's got a ton of snow, one's got a ton of grass and swampland and beaches, and the United States has definitely have a lot to explore. You can't travel overseas, definitely go in the United States. There's a ton of stuff to see here. You said it's messy, girl. Girl? Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. Is he behaving? All right, sorry, guys. Oh, we have a small patch in the front and a bigger one in the back. It's really hard to maintain. I'd rather have the real grass. I know. Now, I know that I guess they don't want to do the real grass. Is it harder because it's so hot in Arizona to keep with it? Is it because the water bill is so high? Because they water the grass like every night here. They water their little areas that they have the grass. Were you born in Florida or Kentucky? Girl, I was born in neither. I was born in North Carolina. Camp Lejeune, North Carolina, girl. That's where I was born. Not in Florida. I do want to go on vacation to Florida. It's so far away now. I used to be closer to it. That and we call it Tennessee. Do you guys have anything planned for this winter? Is anybody doing a winter vacation? I want to check out the ski resorts up in Flagstaff, Arizona here. Are y'all doing anything for winter vacation? London, wait, why are you looking sad over there? Why London looking sad? Big girls, why are you looking so sad? My dog's sitting there looking sad. She's like, ain't nobody gonna take me out. No winter vacation? Okay, my husband didn't want to. Okay, your husband didn't want to mow the lawn. Now he wishes he could. Well, is it gonna be? What is it? Would it be hard to take it up and put the real grass on there? Do you think it would be hard? No, you just stay home, Heather. You're not gonna go anywhere in the wintertime? I will say this: the only thing that I do miss really about Kentucky is the snow. I'm gonna say that I do miss the snow because there's nothing like a white Christmas, you know, and the fall weather comes, the trees are turning like orange and yellow and all the beautiful colors. It's gorgeous down there where the trees start turning their colors. And then the winter time when you get the snow comes in and it drops like negative something degrees and you can stay at home on your couch and just be watching a good movie, drink some hot chocolate, you know. I miss that, y'all. I'm like, oh, here, you get maybe one day to wear a sweater. One day, you be like, oh, it's getting cold. You better move up to Flagstaff. You better move up north in Arizona if you want to see the snow and you want to get cold. And Jamie, I might end up, girl, I need to end up moving. I need to end up going up north. I want to see the snow again. I want to feel the cold again. The cold again. I would never thought I would say I miss that I don't miss. Let's put it this way: I don't miss the long winters because you know it's like 5 months of freaking cold weather, gloomy, rainy all the time. I don't miss that, but I do miss seeing it. And I think if I do go up to Flagstaff during the winter and like get in a cabin or something just to enjoy the snow, that would be so cool. What about you guys? Do you guys like the snow or do you prefer the sunny? Because Arizona, every day the sun be like, hello. Every day you walk outside, the sun is smiling at you. There is rarely a gloomy day in Arizona. Every day that sun be like, good morning, how are you? So you wake up in a bad mood, go outside, you about to be in a good mood because the sun is going to be shining on you. Every day we shining up here. Chica, can you give me my magnesium vitamins, please? Everybody was kung fu fighting. Chat is so, y'all, we sleepy chat tonight. Everybody chilling tonight. Thank you. I'm gonna take my vitamins, you guys. Do we got any more water bottles? Can you give me a water bottle, please? I'm ready for it. I'm gonna go to Flagstaff. I want to go check it out. Thank you for the hearts. Thank y'all for sticking it out with me. Y'all like, dang girl, what happened to your live? We gotta rebuild it back up. YouTube's like, girl, you just took a month off. Girl, you gotta rebuild it back up. So I'm in it for the long haul again. All right, I gotta take my vitamins, y'all. I am Portuguese. Why are you still up? What are you doing? I took a break. I did take a break. I did close my eyes for a little bit. I was like, and then I'm up again. I'm up. What are you doing up late? Welcome to the late night chats. Where half of the people in chat are asleep. We need Joe Act. No, we don't need him. No, girl. That's why I came on here late because I was like, there's no way. I was like, because I can't even come in here and talk to you guys. And he's upstairs. I can't even have a conversation. So we gonna be doing this, y'all. I'm like, y'all gotta help me out. Y'all set your notification. I'm gonna try to go live Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I'm not gonna promise every Sunday. I'm gonna try. So y'all gotta come help me out. Join me in live. We gotta build it back up again. If you are a content creator, don't take a month off of your channel. YouTube is not gonna be in your favor. Portuguese Jim, are you a YouTuber as well? I like when y'all YouTubers be popping in here. You got a YouTube channel? Okay, I'll send you the video of when our car got stuck in the pine top when we were about, oh wow, ready to head out our cabin. We were in Lincoln with us and my husband decided to throw a snowball at me, girl. I know you were like, no, he did not just throw a snowball at me. I love that. Jim, I woke you up. How did I wake you up? Was I too loud? Did you hear my voice screaming over YouTube channel? You like that girl up again? Okay, nope, I didn't stream. Okay, I did stream on another platform. What platform are you streaming on? Which one are you on? Man, because I have a friend, she streams on TikTok. She does, but I keep trying to get her over here to YouTube. And I told her she's so good at connecting with people, but she's still over there on YouTube. And I'm like, girl, I think she's got like 3,000 subscribers on TikTok. I'm like, if you were over here on YouTube, you would already been over here at 100,000 subscribers because you like to go live. Because TikTok to me is a little bit harder to grow your channel. It's called, okay, Meet Me. I've never heard of that. Okay. It's a fake dating site. Okay, I've never heard of that before. So you go live on this and you like talk to other people? That is cool. Do they still do what's it called? Snapchat? I've not heard people talk about Snapchat. Do they still do that today? Or is that something in the past? Because I know, oh, okay, that is cool. They got so many different websites. And what the heck, okay, they got, what is Thread? I keep seeing this thread on, is it Instagram? It's Instagram, right? Instagram. Because I do Facebook. I have a Facebook account. I have a TikTok. I'm not really active on TikTok. And then Instagram's like thread. I'm like, how many social medias can somebody juggle? How, like, you gonna be all day posted. You gonna be like, hold on, I gotta go to TikTok. Wait a minute, I gotta go to Facebook. Okay, wait a minute, I gotta go to Instagram. Wait, let me go over to the thread. I'm like, dang, how many different social medias do we need? Discord. I was on Discord, Jamie, and then I got off of that. I got off of Discord. Okay, you only have one. I had Discord, and I was there with, it was just like a group of us content creators, like trying to like bounce different ideas off of each other on how to grow our channels and stuff like that. But I kind of felt like it was just too much to juggle. Like, I don't see, and then you got Twitter. I don't see why there's so many different platforms. And then what's the other one that they say? What it starts with a P. What's the other one? There's another one. Y'all know what I'm talking about. It starts with a P. What is that one? And it's like people paid to go on that one. You guys probably know. It starts with a P. Okay, right. Why is it you have to meet somebody on a platform and then they have to have 10 other platform? Yes, and you're asking for all the information. You know what, Portuguese? And the crazy thing is, like, I'll be on here, but like, join every single one of my different platforms. You spent your whole day at 1 million different platforms. That's time consuming, you know? Back in the days when we didn't have all these different platforms, people was out doing more, you know? You can just take your time up and just waste a lot of time doing it. Like, I will catch myself sometimes just scrolling through YouTube feed, just watching videos after videos after videos. And then sometimes I'd be like, okay, let me stop. Let me take a break. You know, that's enough scrolling. Prism. What is, not Prism. It's not Prism. It's another one that starts with a P. Oh my God. Okay, it's one. Y'all, I have it on top of my mind. I can't remember it. Okay, it's one where people pay. Okay, they pay to sign up for like a membership. Does that make sense? Does anybody know what I'm talking about? And then they go on, and then they sign up for the membership, and then they can watch that content creator. So instead of YouTube, it's another platform that people use. But I can't remember the name of it. And then YouTube has memberships too. It's just so much. It's so much to juggle. No, not PayPal. It's not PayPal. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, OnlyFans, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. It just like it goes on. It does go on. It does. Y'all, watch when I get off live, then I'll be like, that was the name. Oh man, what was that name? Jacob, do you know a platform that starts with a P? Jacob's shaking his head too. I've heard other content creators say it. Like, they would tell their subscribers, like, okay, like they'll be like, okay, my YouTube channel's not doing well. I'm not making any money on here. Join me over here at this other platform and it starts with a P. What's that platform that starts with a P?
I don't know.
I don't remember. Not Discord.
You said a P.
It starts with a P. I'm gonna think about it. He said Peacock. No, it's not Peacock. Heather. No, not Peacock. I don't know. I can barely keep up with YouTube. I do like my subscribe channel. Okay, and here's my thing. I like my channels that I subscribe to on YouTube. I'm so picky on who I subscribe to because I like to like binge watch your stuff. Like, you gotta have some good content on here that I'm gonna binge watch your stuff. So I am so picky on who I subscribe to. Hi. How are you, Junior? How are you doing? Mr. Dennis, how are you? Welcome to chat. I am so picky. I want to say one of my favorite is, okay, Mr. Ballin. What are you guys' favorite YouTubers out there? I love Mr. Ballin. He's one of my favorites. I think it's Nomadic Introvert. She's like one of the YouTubers that lives in her car, and then she also goes and travels and see things. I think the last time she was on a ship and she was going to like Iceland or something like that. So Nomadic Introvert, Mr. Ballin's really good. I think those are my two main ones that I really like to watch a lot. Where I would sit there and I will binge watch their long form content. Is there any other one that I watch? I think that's it. You know? Joe. Hold on one second, y'all.
I'm trying to
Joel's talking about he needs. Joel got to go upstairs and watch cartoon. Just bring it back. Oh, MySpace. I remember MySpace back in. I never had a MySpace. You know what I had? And I don't even know Portuguese. If y'all even know anything about this, it was called Cafe Mom. Back in the days, it was called Cafe Mom. And it was like, it came out right around the same time Facebook was coming out. And I used to have a Cafe Mom account. And you had like, they did away with it though. You would have like a little profile page where people could stop on there and see your profile. And you can make all these little chat groups where people can come on there and chat. I used to have a Cafe Mom website. Hi, how are you, Jack? I know, MySpace. I never had a MySpace account. Slayer 1620 and Portland Andy. Was that your MySpace names? Name a car for an edit. Let's do a Porsche. Way before Facebook. Yeah, I remember when MySpace came out. But didn't they say that MySpace was way like, I think they said that MySpace was not as safe as Facebook. I don't know. I don't know if you guys heard anything about that. I didn't told you one. You got to open your ears and listen, Jack. I didn't told you Porsche. How many times I got to tell you Porsche? I didn't name the car. You was not paying attention. Okay, I thought that MySpace was not. And then when I first got on Facebook, I was confused. Was anybody else confused when you very first time got on Facebook? I ain't know about going to nobody else's page. I didn't know how to talk to nobody. I just remember typing something and somebody hitting like on me. And then I was like, what the heck? It took me a while to figure it out. Jack, why you got to come in here trolling? That's why that's why nobody can read your comment. But welcome to the chats. I swear MySpace was before catfishes and clout. Yes. Portuguese, yes. It was more of people you actually knew in each other. It was, Jamie. You're right. I met so many women on MySpace. Did you really? Guys used to drop in your DMs when you first got on Facebook. They did. My Facebook my friendship request is turned off. I got it on off. I was like, I like y'all crazy as heck. Ain't nobody gonna be on the ID channel talking about this person disappeared, meeting people on here and then disappearing. Trolls, please come in, like and subscribe. Listen to what Jamie said. Come on in here, like and subscribe. I said I did. Is that your second energy drink? This is my second energy drink. I did not drink it all because this thing got like 200 milligrams of caffeine. So I'm not gonna drink it all because I ain't trying to be up till 8 o'clock in the morning. So I didn't do that. But Facebook is kind of dying off though, you know? What is your platform that you choose to use a lot? Is it going to be YouTube? MySpace? Well, not saying MySpace, sorry. TikTok? Discord? I'm still hands down, my favorite one is YouTube. He said, Dan, that's a lot. It's so good. It is good. Do you think I should get a sponsor with them? I think they need to sponsor me. Because I'm showcasing them all the time. Everyone's like, what are you drinking? This is the one I'm drinking tonight. Come on, y'all. Can I get a sponsorship from them? I am back. BM, I got to work my channel back up, girl. Don't take no break from YouTube. What do you say? Lies are you about to be doing laundry all night now? I know. Portuguese. You gonna see me walking and you be like, girl, I'm gonna be, you know what? I'm gonna stream on, I'm gonna do all-nighter. I'm gonna take this camera around with me all night long. Y'all gonna be the ones that gonna stay up with me like, dang, I'm like, y'all, it's 5 o'clock in the morning now. We still going strong. So everybody just slap that like button and subscribe to the channel. Welcome to the family that drinks energy drinks and stay all night long like we don't got no sense. Facebook is already passing over. X might be stay alive. I don't know. Facebook is like, I don't know. Facebook to me is like struggling. Like they are struggling to keep up with everyone, like you're saying. It's just like a lot. And then like the Facebook thing, it was like a lot of older people just fighting with each other. That's the one thing that turned me off of Facebook. Because like you got your mama, uncle, auntie, everybody on Facebook. And everybody nosy as heck. Want to be all up in your business. And then it's just a bunch of back and forth fighting. Like it was crazy. I'm making it white. Let's get it going. Thank you, BM. I am here to work this channel back up, girl. I got to do the hard work all over again. You know, hey Sherry, how are you? It's girl slow, but we here. We here for it. Y'all know I do not give up. I do not give up. We grind so hard on this channel, you guys. We are almost at 90,000 subscribers. And I done took a whole month break, y'all. I was like, I could take a break. I'm not gonna go live for a while. I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna focus on my long content. Don't do that. Cause you gonna come back and YouTube be like, your lives is no longer getting pushed out because you was gone for a whole month. So sit your behind back and rebuild it again. Let's see here. Facebook is getting into intrusive because you have co-work. Yes. Recommendation. And then you have recommendation of your family. Or yes. Portuguese. Exactly. No, for like real, like some of them, my family members, I unfollowed them from Facebook, like for real. And some I blocked. Like I don't have no shame. I blocked. Like I don't want them on my stuff because it was a bunch of nonsense. Like I didn't want to be involved with the gossiping back and forth from family members. I was like, don't be on my page if you're gonna do all that. I don't want you on my page. I don't want you looking at my stuff. I don't care what family member you related to me. If you coming to do all that, stay over there. It's so much peaceful. Like, leave me alone. I'm over here posting what I want to post and talk what I want to talk. I don't need you to be calling like, did you see what your cousin didn't post? I don't need all that. So I don't have no shame. Family get blocked. Blood get blocked. Don't come on my Facebook and then talk and crying. You'll get there. I know, me, it's a long journey. My brother, a funny story, my brother, y'all, my younger brother, my baby brother, you know, we're like, gosh, I would say we're like, he was born in December, so we're about 11 months apart. He was like, because years ago, this is years ago, like years ago, I want to say maybe 15 years ago, 15 years. And we got into it on Facebook. So we unfriend each other. We gonna be friends on Facebook. And so, you know, after it cools off, you start talking to your family member again. You cool again. You know, see them, hi, give them a hug, everything. He's like, so when you gonna let me back on your Facebook? No, it's peaceful. You stay on your Facebook. I'm gonna stay on my Facebook. We like each other now, so the only way we're going to stay liking each other is if we both not on a Facebook, because you be talking some crazy stuff on your Facebook that I don't want to see on my feed. So let's stay mutual. You stay over there, I'm going to stay over here. We good. I never do social media. BM, you're not missing nothing. I promise you. Girl, social media be a mess. Everyone is knowing your business. Yes. Girl, and it'd be a mess. And most of the time it'd be family members, girl. Most of the time it'd be family members. Family member. And they going just back and forth. And then fighting with each other. And then you got girls that throwing words. They will, like, the crazy part is when somebody's mad at you and it's a family member that's mad at you, and they will, instead of calling you on the phone, be like, I'm pissed off because you did A, B, and C. They will take it to Facebook and post a post about you. So-and-so did this today. Da, 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 da. And you were like, dang. Y'all kind of petty. So I learned just leave that crap alone. I don't friend a lot of my family online because of that reason. I don't like the drama. I'm not going to be dealing with it, so they're not on my friend. Half of them are not on my friends list. And I'm peaceful. And there's no throwing words back and forth. You know, there's no throwing words. There's no nonsense. You're just posting things that you enjoy. You're sharing photos. You're sharing your Facebook, what do they call it? Is it Reels over there? Reels? You're sharing that stuff and you're chill. But when you get involved with family, that's when the nonsense starts. Everybody knowing your business. Me, Jackson, me. Hi. I'm still making it. Wait. I was singing it's a potato. I'm a potato. I'm a potato. No, I'm not a potato. Potato are cozy. Good on you. Keep it simple. I wonder what the new platform will be like. I don't know, girl. It's so much. They got Thread now. I was like, what the heck is Thread? Like, I can't keep up with this stuff. Like, Thread, huh? Family get jealous. Girl. Family and crazy people. No, I'm potato. Okay, like this is the part that bugs me, right? Because I'm the type of person, like, if you're talking to me and you're like, hey, you're like, girl, I'm over here, I live in your area, blah, 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 right? And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm like, so do you want to, I'm like, you want to reach out, you want to connect, you want to do something together because you live in the same area, I live in the same area, let's connect, right? Because we're friends on Facebook, right? And then you just kind of ghost my reply, and you gonna ghost my reply, and then a few months later, you got a nerve to drop in my DMs asking for advice. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. How you gonna ghost my reply and then you dropping in my DMs? How my girl, can you give me some advice? I can't give you no advice. I can't help you. Don't waste my time. Stop playing. So I don't know why people can't just be upfront. Hey, I just don't hang out. I don't do that. Just be upfront. Don't be dropping in my DM like, girl, what you doing? Can you give me some advice? No, I can't give you no advice. Get out of my damn DMs. That stuff get on my nerves when people play them stupid games. Cause I'm a chill person, but when you kind of learn my personality, I don't play. I will not deal with you. I will not deal with you. When you start playing stupid games like that, I don't want to deal with you. Don't drop my DM for no damn advice. Because when I was messaging you and you ignored my comment, I know you read it. And then you go drop in my DM asking me for some damn advice, but you read my comment and answer it. Girl, bye. Oh my gosh. And I'm getting better at this stuff though. I have 4 brothers and 4 sisters, so there's 9 of you guys. Okay, see, I got 8 kids. Portuguese got 8 kids, and I grew up with 4 siblings. I'm just saying potato, just a cozy potato. Stop, Joe. Breakdancing potato. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all, okay, let me give you an example, y'all. Let me give you an example. So one day, right, I needed help to do like a business thing, right? And I was like, I reached out to this lady because my friend was like, hey, they know how to make a business plan. Because I was trying to, yeah, you can go upstairs with that. They were like, reach out to your friend. They're like, because she can do like a business. Just take this upstairs. A business, it was like a business plan. So I reached out to her and I was like, hey, so-and-so said that you can do a business plan. Are you able, can you help me? Can you help me on that? No. Hold on 1 second, you guys. All right, sorry, you guys. So I was like, I reached out to this lady, right? And I was like, hey, so-and-so, I knew this lady. I was like, can you help me with a business plan? She gonna send me a thumbs up only. Nothing, just a thumbs up. No, like, hey girl, I can give you some information. I can help you, right? I kid y'all not, y'all. A month later, she sends me a message like, hey girl, I'm selling this product, this, and that. And I was wondering if you're interested in buying the product. So my little petty self gave her a thumbs up too. I was like, no, I was like, you literally blew me off. And I asked you for help. And now you want me to buy a product from you? You want me to buy something from you? Kindness goes a long way. Treat people how you would like people to treat you. Treat people like the way you want them to treat you. That's my thing. I've always treated people kind. And I think sometimes people take kindness as if you are foolish and if you are dumb. And they will play those little games with you. And my thing is like, I'm gonna step out, I'm gonna treat you kind. But when you're crossing the line and being disrespectful, I'm not gonna play them games. I'm not. And then you want to sell me something and then you're being sweet and nice to me. I had one lady, I sent her a message like, hey, I'm raising money for homeschooling yearbooks. So I'm raising money for homeschooling yearbooks. Would you like to donate? I said, would you like to donate to the homeschooling yearbook, right? She reads the message. You can see she reads it. She don't say nothing. I see her in church. I said, hey, I sent you a message about the homeschooling yearbooks. We're taking donation for the homeschooling children. She was like, yeah, I got it. That's all she said. And I'm looking at this lady like, what the hell's her problem? And then the pastor, and the pastor was so nice. He let me like put a little booth out there in the middle, like outside the Congo where people can donate. So her husband comes and her husband donates money to the yearbook, right? So y'all, her husband comes. Same thing happened. A couple months go by. She drops in my DM. Girl, I'm running this thing at my house, you know, and it's this program, you know, and I was wondering if you and your husband want to come over and see about getting into this program and getting into investments and stuff. You gonna hear crickets. Because you didn't play that game with me. Y'all, be kind to people. Stop playing these games. If you want people to be kind to you, be kind to others. If you want people to respond to you, respond to others. Do the right thing, and that will come back to you, you know? And that is how I am. I'm always going to treat you with respect. I'm always going to come to you the right way. I'm never going to come to you with disrespect. It's in the Bible. Okay, what's in the Bible, Jamie? Potatoes? Where's Joel? Joel is upstairs. When do you simply give them hilarious bad advice? When do they do that? They can simply give them bad advice. I know, Sage. I know. That's how I feel like. And I'd be mad because I'm like, you didn't blew me off. And I was like, hey, girl, you're over here. Do you want to come hang out? And you just like silence. Like silent. And then I'm like, you in my DMs talking about, give me some advice. Girl, bye. Because when a potato is a potato, that's why the potato is wrong. Jack likes potatoes, everybody. Jack is love potatoes. Love one another and treat people. Yes, it is in the Bible. It is. Jamie, it is in the Bible. And that's my thing. I've always, and I don't know. I guess that's something that is in my heart. I always want to treat people kind. And I always want to treat people with respect, you know? And I want to, if you're going to deal with me, you're going to see like, I'm always going to come with you with some respect, you know? It's never going to be disrespect. And I think a lot of time people will take your kindness as you being a foolish person or an easy person to run over. And that's where I will start drawing the line. Because once I see like you're just a disrespectful or rude person, I draw the line quickly. I don't even entertain it. I'm like, because you're just wasting my time. Just come with respect. People are going to show you respect. It is that simple, you know? And you get like, if you're really kind to people, you're going to gain more friends. You're going to gain more friends that way. And you're going to gain more people that are willing to help you, you know? Angel said, yes, we all love potatoes to get Chris snapped boiled potato. Yes, DM. Jamie said, yes, Sheeta. Be kind, y'all. Y'all gonna learn me. I mean, y'all know I'm pretty chill. I'm be kind to people. I be kind. I ain't trying to be mean and rude and nasty. You know, I don't like that when people are rude and nasty for no reason. Like, dude, like, don't be doing that crap. It's cozy little dog. Happy soul like the potato dog. I'm a potato. Daily Angel, did you change your name to no edits? I like that, girl. Welcome, Angel, to chat. Laggy, welcome to chat. Don't kill potatoes. So be kind to people. Be kind. But y'all come to me with that foolishness, I'm just gonna tell you, I ain't gonna play with you. Y'all be like that. I'm gonna treat you like you one of my kids. I'm gonna treat you like you one of them kids. Cause y'all know I'm old enough to be some of y'all mamas in here. Hit that like button. Thank you, Sherry Love. Don't kill the potato. I like potatoes, but potatoes don't like me. I'm on a keto diet, so I'm not doing any carbs, no potatoes, no starch, no sugar, no nothing, y'all. Why? Okay. Why was I late? Oh no, I know, Laggy. Where were you? You're supposed to be in the live stream. Where were you? Did you slap that like button when you came in here? What did I do? Jack like potatoes. BM said I love the crisp. Potatoes like you. When you say I'm a potato, I just think of that song. I'm a potato. That's gonna be stuck in my head all night. Me walking around talking about I'm a potato, and my kid's gonna be like, Mom, where did you came off alive, you talking about you a potato now. So put the energy drink down and just relax. You're not a potato, girl. You're not a potato. I created the word potato. Did you really? Do you like that potato? I like that word potato. Everybody's like, I'm a potato. Welcome to chat. Where's everybody chatting from? Jack, where are you from? If you're just joining chats, hit the like button, subscribe, and drop what time is it for you guys, late night chat. I love me some late night chat. Because late night chat people, y'all be chill as heck. Y'all be coming in the chat, look, with y'all tea, y'all coffee. I ain't gonna point all y'all that got the bear, those y'all drinking. Because I know y'all be drinking, because some of the things y'all be typing in the chat, I'll be reading like, He went, fell down. The car was red. And came home. I was like, okay, that person drinking. Next question. You read the scripture, girl. It's in the news. Girl, yes, it is in the scripture. It says that be kind. Treat others how you want people to treat you. Y'all remember I told you that. Treat people. It's in the Bible, like James said, how you want people to treat you. Stop going around here treating people like donkeys. Stop going around here treating people bad and then wondering why people treat you the same way. And you be like, I don't know why everybody keep talking and gossiping about me. Every time I meet somebody, they gossip about me. Because you walking around gossiping about other people. That's why. You gonna read what you sow. I don't know why everybody's so mean to me. Everywhere I go, people are mean to me. Well, maybe you. Sometimes people are mean, and sometimes it's because you being mean to everybody you show up to. So if you feel like you're getting a lot of that back, sometimes you gotta check yourself. You got to check yourself. Are you dishing that out and then you just reaping that back? Check yourself if you feel like you're constantly running into something that you don't like. What's good, Big Potato? It's where Jack lives. Jack lives in Idaho where all the potatoes are. I'm just saying that's everybody. Welcome, Jack. Jack is from Idaho. He likes potatoes, potato crisps and mashed potatoes and all that. He is a potato. So we got the real Mr. Potato Head in chat. So y'all just give Jack a clap. Welcome, Jack. Welcome. Hi, Dr. J. How are you? Good morning. What time is it for you? Who is a tiny potato? I don't know. It looks like a lot. What looks like a lot? The potato? Jack is a potato. He's a potato in chat. I like potatoes. Potatoes don't like me. Potatoes are good. As Sherry would say, chips. Y'all know the Australian people call it chips. We call it French fries. They tell me they having chips, and they call when you got some chips. I got a bag of chips. I'm just saying, it's still a potato, but y'all know what it is. Jack BM said, she's like, I got you. It's 6:13 p.m. in Australia. It really looks like potatoes. All potatoes love you. I love potatoes too. 4:13 a.m. Dr. J, where are you chatting from? I told them. You know what, BM? I was watching this lady that moved to the UK. And she moved to the UK to like get a job there and work there and stuff. And I was like, UK might be in one of my next trips down to the UK. Throw those potato chips out. Why I gotta throw the potato chips out? Potato chip, it wasn't one of your relatives we cooked. Don't eat potato. East Coast. Okay, you're on the East Coast. Okay, yeah, because I'm in Arizona. So Arizona, we are only at 114. 114. I think I know who Stephanie is in Nevada. So Stephanie, I think she's the same time as me. So we are at 118. I say 18, 114. Sorry, guys. 114 and more. I got to go get my glasses. I got my eyes checked. I got to go get my glasses done. Potatoes never hurt anyone. Do y'all remember the Mr. Potato Head growing up? Who had a Mr. Potato Head growing up? Who had Mr. Potato Head and Mrs. Potato Head growing up? I used to love that toy. Where am I from? I'm in Arizona. No carbs for I know I can't do carbs. I gotta drop this weight. I gotta drop the extra weight that I didn't put back on after I did all that work and the exercise. I gotta do it. My siblings, me, and our potatoes. And the Mr. Potato Head little family. Y'all remember that too? All right, you guys. Holidays are coming up. What's your favorite pie that y'all want to eat for this holiday? What's your favorite holiday pie that you eat just for the holidays, y'all? Drop it in chat. I'm going to go right now. I want me some pumpkin pie, which I made it early on. I ain't going to lie. I made it early on. And with some whipped cream on top. All holiday. Y'all, I want my pumpkin pie with the whipped cream. And I know some people like that sweet potato pie, but I prefer the pumpkin pie better. Ooh, and pumpkin carvings coming around. Okay, no, eat the crisp. You get all the kind of flavored cheese. Yes, chives. Ooh, prawn cocktail, barbecue chicken, ketchup, potato chips, and are excellent. Girl, you gonna make me hungry. Cause I'm over here. Last night, I was so hungry, girl. I had to go downstairs and get some carrots. I went and I got me some carrots, tomatoes, and blueberries. Cause I was sticking to the diet. I wanted to go downstairs and eat junk food, girl, but I was like, I was like, girl, do you want to be big? I told myself, do you want to be big? Do you want to be one of them big girls? And I was like, no, I want to be one of them big girls. I was like, then don't you go in there and eat no dang pizza. Go in there and get you some carrots, some tomatoes, and blueberries, and go right upstairs and continue talking to yourself till 8 o'clock in the morning. I told myself, no, I am not doing it. No potatoes, please. It hurts to see potatoes get hurt. Pumpkin pie. Heather likes pumpkin pie too. All right, steak and kidney pie. I've never had a kidney pie. How do you make a kidney pie? That is interesting. That would be something I could try. I've never had that before. I do have glasses, girl. Okay, so here's my thing, Jamie. So when I first came to Arizona, right, I had this dumb guy that's in my eyes. I'm just going to say it. Because the condition that I have in my eyes, he was like, oh, I don't think you have that. And then he's like, oh, yeah, well, maybe you do. He didn't know what the heck he was doing. And so I got glasses from him, and I never went back and got my glasses done again. And then my glasses broke. And so I stuck a whole year without my glasses on. So I finally went to the eye doctors, and the guy was able to get me to see. And so now I got to order my glasses online. So I'll be walking around here blind. So if my makeup be messed up, it's because I can't see. It's the best it's going to get. It's just blended. You did a great job. Thank you, BM. Thank you. He said, wait, daily is like, no, like, okay. And then here's the thing. When you on a freaking diet, tell me why when you going through freaking YouTube reels, all they showing is cooking. Like this one guy was cooking a 51-pound steak, y'all. 51-pound steak. And my greedy behind 3 o'clock in the morning watching this man cooking this steak, y'all. And I'm like, oh my God. And then this other guy in California, he had like, what was it called? A short rib. I think it was a short rib burrito. I think it comes with like a big old short rib in there. And it had like French fries and rice in there and cheese and beans and the burrito. And I was thinking, and when I was watching the short shot, in my mind, I was like, where in California is this located? Like, I want to drive to California and eat this. Instead of thinking I'm on a diet, I'm over there watching all these food shorts. So I was suffering last night. Supercharged Dodge Challenger Demon Potato Car. Never made, always bought it. You always bought it? Okay, I'm gonna look at the recipe. That was bars. You saw that video of the 51-pound steak? Girl, that steak looks so good. Hi JR, how are you? Usually get it from the fish and chip shop. I'm gonna look it up. JP is there laughing. Girl. And I was sitting, I kid you not, Jamie, I was just looking at food last night. I was looking at food. And I was like, and I was sitting in my mind, I was like, how can I get to California? Girl, that burrito looks so good. And in my mind, I was like, I could take the kids down to the trip to California to find this burrito. Because that burrito looked so good. Girl, and it had French fries in the burrito and all the little potato people was in that burrito. And my greedy behind was watching somebody eating food early in the morning, crunches on some dang carrots. Girl, that's all. Carrots, blueberries, and some tomatoes. Okay, wait. It was a whole comment section, girl. Okay, wait. Is this a whole comment section, girl? It is, Jack. Welcome to our comment section. Hi, Shane. How are you? Welcome to chat, love. I might be the only boy. Are you really? Wait a minute. I think Shane came in here. Shane came in. I think Shane's a guy. Okay, so we got 2 guys. We got Jack and Shane. The rest are girls. Oh, wait. JR said he's a boy. Hold on, you guys. Hold on one second. Hold on. All right, so we got 3 boys. Because, okay, BM's a girl. Sherry's a girl. Jamie's a girl. Heather's a girl, so that's 4. Who else is in here? No edit's a girl. That's 5. Dr. J, that's 6. Yeah, the woman outnumbered the men in chat today. Sorry, guys. You guys are out there. Well, at least we're not talking about, like, female stuff. Y'all good? I mean, I know y'all probably run out of chat. We start talking about cramps and all sorts of stuff. Y'all be like, oh, hell no. Chat's over. All the men left chat. They were like, oh, time to go. We're done. That girl didn't come out here at 1 o'clock in the morning and want to talk about some foolishness. Okay, I love burritos, but do find the strings that got rice in it. And I'm not a big fan of rice in a burrito, but that burrito looks so good, Jamie. I would try, BM, I would try it. That burrito was calling my name all the way in California. And I'm gonna find that burrito. That's gonna be my cheat day, girl. I like your positive energy. Thank you, Shane. Thank you so much. I gotta go. Bye, Jack. Have a nice night. Thank you for coming in. Bye, Mr. Potato. Oh, well, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Shane. Shane, where are you chatting from and what time is it over there? I'm in Arizona. Guys versus girl chat was a war incoming. Can we have some topics with guy versus girls? Like, let's say, why do men never want a woman to give them directions on how to get somewhere? Why they gotta not just ignore us and keep driving? And then they finally figure out they lost and be like, oh, where was the exit again? I told you the exit was there 5 miles ago. And you didn't want to take my advice. You just want to figure it out yourself. I'm on my way. That doesn't have, I'm on my, oh, poor Jamie. Jamie's like, girl, this conversation don't help right now. All right, we'll talk about something else, some positive stuff. We'll talk about chocolate, flowers, and a warm blanket. Bye, Jack. Thanks for the Chris. I'll bring you a snack, Jamie. Oh, see, Shane got you, girl. I saw the video on the burrito. I know. Okay, so Jamie saw the video on the burrito. Has anybody else seen that video on YouTube? So the video has like this huge, it's like a beef rib, and it's in a burrito. Like, y'all, like, I was so hungry when I saw this. I was like, please, Lord, let me find where this place is because I want to try it so bad. It looks like it could be like an entire meal for the day because it's so huge. It's 128, 122. Shane, are you in Arizona as well? No way. Okay, Shane, Jamie is in Arizona. I'm in Arizona as well. BM is laughing at Shane. Oh, we got more Arizona people in here. I love this. We get lost on purpose just to secretly spend more time with them. No, JR, see, here's the thing. When it be an argument, because when y'all don't be listening and y'all be driving, then the argument break out. You know, then I'm staring at you like, why you keep passing up the spot, why you not turning, and then why you ride in the other, there's the thing that I do not like is why men will ride another car's bumper. Like, why you don't got space between the car? Why are we this close to the other car? Like, back up a little bit. Can we back up a little bit? Because why are you slamming on the brake? If you wasn't so close to the car in front of you, you wouldn't have slammed on the brake. Let's see here. Heather says, Heather's hungry. 9:28. You're in California? All right, JR's in California. What part of California? Shane, what part of Arizona are you in? AZ's in the house representing. I like that. My goal, JR, is to come to California. I want to go to Disneyland. And then Huntington Beach in California? Bakersfield. Okay. I'm familiar with Bakersfield. I want to come down there to go to the Disneyland over there, and then I want to go to the beach down there. And everyone's telling me go to, is it Huntington's Beach or something like that? They're saying to go to that beach down there. Now, here's my question for you, because you live in California. Will I still be able, like, say if I came late September, would I still be able to go to the beach in California? Would the weather still be nice? Or is it going to start getting really chilly down there? Because I'm in Arizona. It's hot. It's like hot 24/7, 365 days. Hello from Hungary. Hi. Is it Michelle? Michelle? Is it? Shane. Okay, Shane. Are you Phoenix area? Are you Phoenix, Arizona? Hi, how are you? Welcome to chat. What time is it for you? Where you're chatting from? Welcome. Y'all, if y'all are coming in, please slap that like button. Show me some love in the YouTube streets here. I appreciate you guys slapping that like. And if you definitely enjoy the channel, y'all hit that subscribe. I will be on here on the weekends going live. I typically don't go live during the week because I have family and kids to take care of. But I will try to show up more on the weekends. North Phoenix. Okay. I'm in the Goodyear area. I'm in Goodyear. So you're North Phoenix. I'm not a fan of Phoenix. Do you like Phoenix? Because I'm not a fan of Phoenix. Every time I go in Phoenix, I think I find myself complaining. I'm like, why they don't decorate it more? Where's the trees? Why don't put more trees out here? What's going on? But I love Goodyear. Goodyear is like, it's so pretty. Goodyear, Surprise, Arizona is gorgeous. Scottsdale, I'm gonna give Scottsdale 8. I think Surprise did y'all in. Surprise is gorgeous. Goodyear's small. Buckeye is like country. Verrado is like Hallmark. Verrado is like Hallmark. It's like a little Hallmark town. It's cute, but that's it. It's cute. You love the Phoenix. You love the city of Phoenix. Okay, what is your best spot in Phoenix, and why do you like that area? Because I'm still exploring Arizona. Right now it's 98 degrees max, so I guess it'll stay hot till September. Okay, I like that. We were 100, JR, we were 109 yesterday in Arizona, the Goodyear area. We were up to 109 degrees. And like 2 weeks ago, we were freaking 118. 118 degrees. That was torture. That was so hot. Jamie, I drove through downtown. I was on, what street was I on? Is it Van Buren? Is it Van Buren Street? I think is it Van Buren? At Van Buren Street. I don't know if I say that right, but I didn't know it ran straight through downtown. Like I took that street and it went straight through downtown. I think that's the street I was on. And it was like a straight hit and it took me straight back to Goodyear. How long have y'all lived in Arizona? 2 years. 2 years now. In August, made 2 years in Arizona. So I've not seen everything. Like I went to Sedona, which was absolutely gorgeous. I want to go down and see the Grand Canyons. And then I want to go to Oatman, Arizona to see the wild donkeys and go see that little town down there. So I'm still exploring everything. But right now I'm having issues with my truck and the timing chain. So that's limiting me to get out and explore until I get in there and fix the timing chain on that truck. So if you're in Phoenix, Arizona, you know anyone that can do a timing chain on a 2014 Expedition so I don't have to do it myself, drop their number in chat so I can visit them that are not super expensive. So that's my thing. I've been going around sightseeing stuff. I did go to the Botanical Garden last week. I did get to see that, and then my truck started acting up, so now I gotta pull the front cover off and see if we're having timing chain issues or not, and hopefully we can get that fixed and be back on the road. Not a clue, my friend. BM's like, I don't know, girl. BM, do you ever come to the United States, like those that are overseas? I know we got Sherry's overseas. BM, any of you guys come to the United States, or if you're in another state like JR, do y'all come to Arizona and visit? Arizona's gorgeous. No clue. You are in Phoenix as well, Miss Jamie. Never. Why not, BM? Mesa. You grew up in Oregon. See, Jamie, I have a friend that's in Mesa. She lives over there. That was on my list, girl, but I needed to be close to my son's school. And then I talked about Glendale. Somebody told me Glendale was all right. They said Glendale had some nice areas and some nice areas. So they're like, don't really pick Glendale. So I went with a Goodyear. Water. I'm not doing my energy drink. I'm drinking water. You visit your dad in Arizona. I like that, JR. It was 100, Dr. J, 118 degrees. Let me tell y'all something. And those that are Arizona will know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? If you live in other states, right, and it gets hot, and you barbecuing the stuff outside, right? You got flies flying around, you swatting them away, you doing all that because it's the season where it's hot when the flies coming out. When it hit 109 degrees and up in Arizona, ain't one fly outside. I ain't never seen nothing like. I did not know that it gets so hot that the flies don't come out. You leave your front door open, which you probably don't want to do because your AC gonna be like crazy. The flies don't even come out in the hot sun. I mean, I'm not gonna complain because the flies get on my nerves, but the flies don't come out. It's so dang hot. How the flies taking shelter? Y'all, Arizona heat be like none other. Thank you, Sherry. I love the city of feeding venues and concert and baseball game. Wow, I normally stay indoors, to be honest. Okay, Jamie's like, I like to stay inside. I like to go out sometime, but Gravy like it's too dang hot. I don't blame you, girl. It is hot. When I visit there, the mosquitoes. Oh, but what part are you visiting that mosquitoes? I'm not getting bit up by mosquitoes either. Like when you're in, I came from Kentucky, okay? I came from Kentucky. If I was outside right now in Kentucky, I would have been bit up. I would have been chewed up alive with those mosquitoes. Arizona, I'm not, I guess because it's the where I am is so hot and dry, there's hardly any mosquitoes out here. But if you go in Kentucky and you stepped outside right now, they're gonna eat you alive. That you literally have to cover, like I would have to wear a jacket, cover up, socks pulled all the way up, zip my jacket up, just your head showing. Stick your hands in your pocket not to get chewed up by mosquitoes in Kentucky. Arizona, I can go outside and walk my dog. I can sit outside in the evening time and I'm not getting chewed up by mosquitoes. It is hot. Maricopa. I wanted to visit Oregon. It's been to Washington State. I like the smell of rain. I know when rain first drops, it smells so pretty. Now, is Oregon, where, I know I'm going to be wrong, and I'm going to be off on this. Where is Yellowstone Park located? Is that by Oregon area? I need to stop complaining about Georgia. Georgia is pretty, though. Georgia's one of those beautiful states. And the cost of living down there is nice, girl. Like I'm from Kentucky. So say you wanted to buy a $300,000 home in Kentucky. $300,000 home is going to be huge, okay? It's going to be a big old home. You can probably get, let's say if you're in a neighborhood, you can probably get an acre of land in a neighborhood. If you're in a countryside, you're going to get like 5 acres of land for a $300,000 home, right? I came over here to Arizona, right? And I wanted to look at these houses like right across from my kids' college. First of all, there wasn't no backyard. The house was the size of this townhouse that I'm living in right now. And tell me why they wanted over $600,000 for that? $600,000. I was like, I didn't say it to them. I was like, in Kentucky, $600,000? You living in a mansion. Your house is huge. You living nice. If you $600,000 on the countryside, if you go like I think it's called Brownsville, Kentucky, you go to Fisherville, Kentucky, $600,000 is a big house with a lot of land. And I came over to Arizona. I was shocked at the prices of the houses that they are trying to sell people in some of these areas. Unless you're going like Kingsman and really out the countryside of Arizona where it's a lot cheaper, some of these areas are ridiculous. I'll be like, nah, I'm going to move back to Kentucky because y'all crazy. I'm going to sit on my 10 acres of land with the house and a pool and look at my horses for $600,000. You not even give me a backyard, sir. You give me some rocks. Top of here you go. We got roaches here. And okay, we got no roaches here anymore. The heat kills. I know, it's so hot. Here's the thing about the roaches too. It was the first time me seeing roaches at the dang park, girl, at night when it's not that hot. Roaches running past you at night. That's crazy. I want to visit Oregon. Okay, I need to stop complaining about Georgia. Okay, heat kills them. It's been so hot though. I heard that Georgia is a lot more humidity over there versus here. We got like the dry heat. So have you been to Arizona, Dr. J? Have you visited? Oregon's expensive? Dang. Do you think, all right, California people, cover your ears if you're from California, so y'all don't get offended. Do you think a lot of the price range are going up from the people that are moving out of California and going to Florida, the countryside, to get the cheaper land? Do you think that's costing a lot of the prices to go up, like Oregon and Indiana? Do y'all think? Because when I left Kentucky, my neighbor had just moved from California to Kentucky. And the first thing he told me was, he's like, Y'all are so friendly over here. He's like, dang, everybody speak, everybody say hi. Like, you welcome to Kentucky. You got the Southern hospitality over here. We gonna say hi to you. We gonna bring you a plate of food. We gonna ask you if you hungry or you want to join the barbecue. Where I live now, the prices of the new houses is 100 times. Wow. See, Jamie, I feel like for me, girl, I'm gonna be like Indiana, Illinois, or Jamie, Kingsman, Kentucky, where the land is still dirt cheap. Like if you go on Zillow and you search Kingsman, not Kentucky, sorry, Kingsman, Arizona, the land is so cheap out there right now. And I don't think it's going to be like that for long because so many people are moving to these cheaper areas to get away with the overpricing of a lot of these stuff. Because $600,000 is huge house in Kentucky and land. Where I live now. No, I never visit Arizona. I heard the heat is terrible in Arizona. Okay, so Dr. J, Arizona, it depends on where you are. So if you are more down south of Arizona, that's where you're going to get the like Phoenix area, Goodyear, Mesa, the lower part of Arizona, you're going to get the high temperatures. If you go up in Arizona, like Flagstaff, Prescott, those area more up, and what else is up there? Jamie would probably know. It's cooler. Like Flagstaff literally snows and snows a lot. So down south is where it's super hot. Up north is where you got like more of a normal temperature. Like it's not going to be, because elevation. It's a lot more up in the mountains. So it's a lot more cooler up there. We're talking about Arizona and living in different states and the cost of prices. Welcome to chat, Georgia. Let's see here. It is like cars and homes. It keeps going up. Yes. And it's sad. It's sad. The cost of living is sad. I remember, y'all probably remember this. Drop in chat if you remember your first apartment that you rented and what it would cost. My first apartment was like $500 and change. $500 and change for my first apartment. Tempe is good now. Ooh, Tempe. Okay. Pine Top and Sholo. I'm going to check those out. You said Prescott. That's the right way. If you know, you know. I know. I learned that. I'll be watching the videos about how to pronounce these places in Arizona. Right? I want to say Prescott. They're like, it's not Prescott. It's Prescott. So I'm learning. I'm definitely learning. But when you know. But Arizona, it's just the different temperature. If you want to get away from the heat, you're going to have to go more up north. But up north, the cost is a lot more expensive than the hotter areas. So Goodyear's not bad. I think Buckeye's reasonable. Buckeye is not bad. Goodyear, it's kind of there. I'm paying for where I'm renting, I'm paying all together when they add my dogs and all the fees, $2,300 a month for where I rent. But it does come with a pool, a gym, a dog area. So it does come with a lot. So I think that's kind of worth it. But I still remember back in the day when my first one was $500 and change. And then I remember living in my very first townhouse was $850 a month, and then now you're looking at over $2,000. It's like if we keep going up and the pay doesn't continue going up, who's going to be able to afford to live anywhere? We all going to be living in our car. I'm just going to get a big old van, be a van lifer. When my kids is grown, I'm going to be in the van. I'm going to live in the van and just drive around. You said, okay, let's see here. Hi, Ziggy. How are you? Mine was a studio. Wow, $225? Girl. That is crazy. Hi, how are you? I want to say B Tamvo. I don't know I'm sorry if I mispronounced your name, but welcome to chat. $520 a studio, Shane said. I like that. And now you see, even the cost of food. I remember taking my kids, y'all know I'm a large family mom. So I got 8 kids, 6 boys and 2 girls. I remember when my kids were younger and we would go to Sam Club and we would grocery shop for the whole month. It was $400 and change. $400 and change the grocery shop for the whole month for our large family. Now, y'all be see me dropping them short, be like $1,400. What happened to we gonna drop the prices of food and stuff? What happened to that? And what happened to they said they was gonna give us another stimulus check? I ain't seen no other stimulus check. They didn't lie to us about that stimulus check. I was like, okay, we about to get another one. Nope. They're like, psych. Oh my gosh, $520. I love that. And then even the electric bill was cheaper. The water bill was cheaper. Arizona, your electric bill, mine right now is I think $4. And I know it sounds funny because I'm on the what's it called, the budget plan for my electric bill, and so I pay $401 and some change a month for my budget plan for my electric bill, which is crazy. I know, you know, Shane, it is crazy out here. Everything high. Buy shoes, clothes, everything. I've been looking. I think I called like my kids. I'm like, I gotta do clothes shopping for my kids again, and I'm like, I gotta calculate. Like, dang, I gotta take all these kids clothes shopping. But I was like, and my kids, they want to be picky. How you gonna be picky is all of y'all. I'm like, do you guys want to go to Burlington and get clothes? They got layaway. They look at me like, we can't go to Old Navy or somewhere. I'm like, y'all appreciate I'm taking y'all. Because y'all grown kids gonna get a job. We're at, oh my God, Jamie. 500. What are you setting your AC at in AC? I set mine at 70 at night, 75 in a day. AC and electric, girl. At wintertime, we don't even barely have to run the heat. Wintertime, you really don't have to run the heat at all. If you're down south in Arizona, you really don't have to. You're set, okay, but you probably got a bigger house. Because I got the upstairs and downstairs. And I set mine at 75 in the day and then 70 at nighttime. But when I had to sleep downstairs for a while, girl, I had to come downstairs when I first got here, and I would sleep upstairs. And you know how the heat rises, you guys? Excuse me. It was triggering migraines. I was getting migraines, headaches. So I had to come downstairs and I had to drop that AC to 70 at night to stop the headaches. Because when I would sleep upstairs and it would get so hot, as soon as it got hot upstairs, a migraine headache would just trigger, girl. My whole head felt like it would explode. So I was sleeping on the couch downstairs, girl. I was trying to stay. My body had to get used to Arizona. I can sleep upstairs now and I don't get a headache doesn't get triggered. But before that, Arizona heat was triggering a migraine headache. I was like, what the heck did I move into? I didn't move into Arizona, thought it was going to be all nice. I got headaches, my skin dry. You can't, look, the dog can't walk outside later on. You got to take your dog out early enough or the dog poor feet going to be burned up. Girl. And let's not talk about the battery on your vehicle. Arizona heat going to take your battery out and all because it's so dang hot. Welcome to Arizona. But winters are beautiful. We'll definitely give them that. Winter time here is definitely beautiful. All right, what time is it? What time is it for you guys right now? I am at 1:44 a.m. What time does everybody have? And who is up to another late night chat tomorrow? If you guys are up for another late night chat tomorrow, I will drop in here tomorrow night around same time, 1 o'clock in the morning, and get on here and chat. My husband has a massive migraine no longer. We have no 2 stories. Okay. Yeah, it was triggering migraines. I was getting it when I first got here. But I am adjusting to the heat. Like, I went outside. It was 103, girl, and I was barbecuing. I was barbecuing outside like it was nothing. My son was like, he told me, it's like, it's hot outside. You're going to go barbecue? You're about to grill out? Or I guess they call it grill out. I'm saying barbecue. And I was like, yeah. I was like, let's go grill out. Because I had like the freaking big, huge Sam Club. You know, the little wingettes. And I was like, ain't nobody trying to spend a freaking hour trying to cook this. Throw it on the grill. 30 minutes is done. So I went out there. It was 103 degrees, but it felt so nice. It wasn't bad. I guess because when you're coming from 115, 118, and you start to get down to 103, you like, dang, this normal. I saw you love my shorts. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. All right, I asked this question early on, and I don't know anybody else. Jamie, were you here when I asked this question early on? What? Because I'm looking for movies. Bigfoot gave me one. What was your favorite movie you watched this year? Drop it in chat. And what was a movie that you did not like this year? Drop it in chat. I don't think you were in here. Jamie, I said Thunderbolts. Thunderbolts sucked. The movie Thunderbolts completely sucked. I don't know who wrote the script for Thunderbolts and why the heck the storyline was so short. Girl, that was a waste of rented money watching that movie. Superman was definitely a slow start, but that was good. I don't know if Jamie heard that, but all the new people that are just joining the chat, if you had a movie this year that you enjoyed and you did not enjoy, drop it in chat so I can get some movie ideas that I can watch. I think, did they say Mission Impossible is out or what? Which one's out now? FDI? What's it called?
F1.
F1 is out. I don't know if anybody heard that. I think, Jamie, you were in chat. I think you were when you heard that about the movies. I think you were here. Because I know Ryan was in here. Ryan said he doesn't do movies. He likes sports. It's a guy thing. Sports and music. I guess some guys just don't like to watch movies. Welcome to chat. We got 10 people in chat. Love that like button. Thank you for hitting like on here. I appreciate you guys joining late night chat. We talk about everything under the sun. For those that are sleeping, wake up. Y'all like, dang, it's 1:47. It got to be like 4 in the morning for some of you guys that are on the East Coast. Not to be negative Nancy, but 28 years later, okay, later was the word. I didn't see that. Shane, what was that one about? I did not see that. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that one up. I wonder if I can find that on Amazon Prime. Because I'm telling you, Shane, I watched Thunderbolt and I was like, oh, let's watch this. It's gonna be good. I could not believe the storyline. I was like, who wrote this mess? There was like no action, no fighting the bad guy. They all talked to the bad guy and made him stop being bad. And he was like, oh, let's hug it out. And I'm like, where's throwing the guy through the window, stomping on him? Nothing in that action movie at all. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, this was horrible. And then when I saw Superman, it started off, I thought it was going to suck because it started off super slow, but it wasn't bad. I actually did like that one. It's like a zombie apocalypse kind of deal. Oh, okay. Okay, I see you on that one. I didn't see that one. It's probably, I bet you that's going to be on Amazon Prime. But there's another one called, I think F1 is supposed to be out. Mission Impossible, the final Mission Impossible movie is supposed to be out. They said as well. And somebody was saying Avatar. I don't know how true that is. Avatar, they're supposed to get an Avatar movie out as well. But I don't know if that's true, you guys. Don't quote me on it like Life with the Sea. They said Avatar is coming out. And then y'all come back and say, girl, ain't no dang Avatar coming out. Who didn't told you Avatar's coming? It ain't coming out. But I'm a movie fanatic. I love movies, especially watching a lot of the superheroes. Like the superheroes and let me see, Mr. Beantoes superheroes and what's it called? Sci-fi. Y'all, this is Mr. Lintos. He's scared of everything. I call him Mr. Beantoes. Because he's a big old scaredy cat. I think that's a big old scaredy cat. Can you say hi to everybody on live? Listen, this is a live people. They be coming on late at night and they be wondering why you still awake. Because during the day, you be sleeping, right? But during the night, you want to be jumping on people's head, running around the whole room like you don't got no sense, and making all that noise. So tell the people why you be up late at night and sleep during the day. There's no shame. Go ahead, tell him. He like, boy, he like, ma'am, he like, if you don't put me down right now, I'm about to bite you. All right. Go on over there. I like documentary. Documentaries are good too. They are. I know, Shane. That's my little friend. That's Mr. Lintos. He about scared of everything under the sun. And y'all know how cats are. They want to be asleep all day and then at night up like they don't got no sense, jumping on your head, playing with your toes, but don't want to be awake during the day. Y'all, okay. I think we're going on 2 o'clock. Samey's Jamie. See you, Jamie? He likes documentaries too. Educational stuff is good for you. You can learn a lot of stuff. So I make my kids watch a lot of documentaries during school. Y'all know I'm a homeschooling mama, so I make my kids watch a lot of that stuff. So, anybody else homeschool their kids? Or is it just me and chat? And what do you guys think? If you guys think yay or nay for homeschooling, what do you guys think about homeschooling? And do y'all have any questions you want to ask about my crazy channel? Any questions? Somebody in chat be like, I got a question. What time you go to sleep? What time you go to sleep and log off a chat? Nobody else homeschools? Anybody else ever been homeschooled in here? Or am I just the oddball out in here in chat? I'm the homeschooling mom out here. Everybody's like, no, y'all getting sleepy, chat. I like chat. It's nice and quiet. I'm just a dog daddy. I got a dog. Do you want to see my dog? Like, my son got her with a blanket and stuff. It's going to be messy. Hold on. It's going to be messy. Jacob. Put this thing in the closet. I ain't showing y'all no mess. Put this thing in the closet. But I'll show you. I'm going to zoom in and show y'all. Hold on. Let me let my son pick up his messy area because I want y'all to be on screenshotting pictures talking about, did you see Life with the Sing? Did you see that area over there? It was just straight dirty. All right, I'm going to show you my other dog passed away. My smaller dog passed away about a month ago. But I know, Cheerios. And it was sad. You know, he was 14 years old and he passed away. But I still have Miss London with me and I will show you her. I don't know if my camera's dirty, so I'm sorry if my camera's dirty, but I will turn that screen around and I'll show you guys. All right. Do you see her over there? All right. And that's my son, Jacob. Say hi. Hi. He's like, hi. London. London. Come here. Big girl. Come here, big girl. You can't be that lazy. Come here. Come here. She's ignoring me. Come here, London. Come on. All right. Sit. No, Joe.
Really?
All right. My son has a blanket under the thing. Come here. She be greedy. Are you about to feed her?
No.
What?
That's Miss London. Oh. You're such a good girl. Can you say hi? She like, hell no. She like, you don't get that camera on my face. Mujo. Hold on, you guys. All right, can you guys hear me? I had to talk to Joe. I know her little spot. My son does that. So he puts his blanket under there, his pillows under his little computer desk. You're not even supposed to be on that computer. Why are you on the other computer? Sign off of your brother's computer. Shut it down. You have your own computer. Go on your computer. He has like her little blanket underneath his little, like, so he sits there on his computer. He has her little blanket and stuff over there. Some smoke. No, you go to sleep first. But Cheerios, I had him. London is 10. She's 10 years old. Cheerios was 14 years old. And they were like this. So Cheerios was a Chihuahua mixed dog. So he was only like 25 pounds. And London is a female dog. She is a Husky and Pit Bull mix. And she's about 82 pounds a dog. So she big. So ain't nobody breaking into this place. They gonna meet 82 pounds a dog. But after he passed away, she would just lay downstairs and be looking for him. Like, it was sad, y'all. Like, when I mean sad, it was the saddest day. She would just lay downstairs and be constantly looking for him. And it took a little bit for her to understand he's not coming back. And I think somebody said that I should have had her see him pass away so she would understand that he was gone. So if you guys have a dog and one's about to pass away, you may want to consider doing that because dogs understand. So she did not understand why I left the house with him and came back home without him. So it sucked. Yes, ma'am. Good night. Good night. Good night, Smoke. So that was the hardest thing. With her, Jamie, since she is an older dog, and I know bigger dogs, it's a truth, it's a sad thing, they tend not to live very long. You know, Cheryl's is 14 years. I want to be more prepared, but I'm praying that we do have her for another 4 or 5 years, you know. So she's got some issues with her teeth, so I need to find someone to do her teeth. I called around, and one vet wanted $2,000. I'm like, $2,000? So I think I'm gonna do like the pet insurance and get pet insurance, that way they can cover her cleaning and get her teeth done. I was like, y'all be just ripping people off. Like, come on, y'all should be helping these fur babies out. Have a good night. Thank you for coming in, Shane. Have a good night. Much love to you. We appreciate you coming in and chat. Thank you from another Arizona. Have a good night. So, girl, I'm gonna go and find a pet insurance. Get her on that so she can get her teeth done. Because the other place, I was like, $2,000. I was like, are y'all crazy? My dog has issue with his hip. Oh, man. How old is your dog? How old is your dog, Jamie? And I feel like they take advantage of pet owners. Like, the pricing that they charge us is ridiculous. And I went to, is it Blue? I think it's Blue something. I went to Blue something for Cheros when Cheros got super sick. Girl, they had so much compassion on me that they put him down for free. They covered all the expenses. They put him down. They gave me the little plaque with his little paw print and stuff on it. I was so thankful for that. It's like, if you work with animals and pet owners, y'all got to understand. Y'all got all the, it's like they got all these what's it called? The Humane Society is full of dogs that they want you to adopt, and they're like, come and adopt. They're like, 0 adoption fee now because we're overrun with dogs. But y'all got to talk to these vets. Like, y'all got to charge us affordable prices if you want us to come in there and adopt all these pets. Y'all want us to help take these pets out of the pound, but y'all making it difficult for people to afford it. Let's see here. 6 years old. Oh, he has, okay. What is a glucose? Does he have like a sugar issue? Aw, girl, he's still young too. He's still got a lot of pep in his step. He's a little youngin'. I like that. But did you see that, Jamie? Did you see that the Arizona Humane Society has dropped the adoption fee, and they said they have so many pets in there that they need people to adopt? It's like, y'all want us to adopt, but y'all got to do something about these vets overcharging. Because that's ridiculous. That's why people are not, and they said that a lot of the reason why that also that the Humane Society has a lot of dogs is because they said people can't afford their pets anymore. We got to have something. He's a Labrador. Okay. Oh, I'm preventing hip dysplasia. Oh, okay. That's what it's for. Well, I hope he gets better, girl. Because London, she's slowing down. I noticed, like, if she walks up the stairs now, she's really slow. But Cheerios, the 14-year-old girl, he would run up and down the stairs like nothing. But remember, he had a tumor on his spleen, so that was causing the internal bleeding. And then that's what took his life, was the tumor. And she told me, she's like, they could operate on him and take the tumor out, but she said, you know, you'll probably be back 6 months later and have to do it again. Oh, yeah. So, girl, it's sad. Fur babies are sad. I told my kids, I was like, I don't think I'll get another pet because there's so much I want to do, so much I want to travel and see. And just taking the pets along with you, it's a lot of work too. So right now I got London and the cats. Cats are typically easier to take care of. They kind of take care of themselves, use the litter box, girl, go to the food and stuff. But London, I can pretty much, one dog taken with me is going to be a lot easier. And then with my daughter trapping her hawk in a couple of weeks, she'll just have to find somebody that's another falconry to babysit her bird when we do go out of town. So it's a lot. But girl, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, Jamie. I'm going to sleep tonight. I'm not staying up to 8 o'clock in the morning. So I'm going to sign off. I am definitely going to be coming back on live tomorrow. I'm probably going to do a late night chat again. It might be 12 or 1 You know, I know night owls, girl. I should have went on live last night when I couldn't sleep. I should just took the phone to be like, I'm live. Stay up with Timmy till the sun come up. But I will definitely do another night one tomorrow because I know Joel does not let me talk. He's 6 years old. That's kids. Kids are like that. They're just active. That's life. Enjoy your babies while they're small because they don't stay small forever. So I appreciate you guys supporting. Thank you, Jamie, so much. Sherry, BM, if you guys are still on here as well. Dr. J, if you're still on here. Everybody else that came, if I missed your name. Let's see, Portuguese was on here. Thank you so much for supporting, you guys. I am working to get the channel back up and going. So you'll see me on live more. We're going to grind again at this. So I love you guys. Have a blessed, wonderful night. And thank you for joining live chat. All right. Good night, you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for the support, you guys. You guys are amazing. Night, girl. Night. Bye, everybody.